Hello everyone, and welcome back to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/Xisuma, playing Cities Skylines numero 2. Wow. Been waiting a while to say that. Here is my first city. This is the one that I played on before we could record. As you can see, bubbles everywhere. I'm making an insane amount of money in this city compared to the other one that I've got. I don't know what we're going to focus on today, but yeah, this city was just like learn the game and build stuff everywhere, and yeah. Let's get the city rolling. Let's get the game going. We've got Hero Blender in chat along with Pat Pole, Blue Crow, Musva, Shattered Crow, Chimera Dev. I have a feeling of deja vu. Oh, it's the second time I've streamed today, isn't it? One of the things I did in my other cities was I did a lot of subsidization here, which I did a little bit of in this city. Let's like go and see what happens if we really go for it here. I think I might have got that the wrong way around. We need to make some money here, don't we? You're liking that now, but I'm about to change it all. Maybe we'll go for a difference of like 2. Like that. So then this lot pay for that lot. But yeah, I don't know what to do on this stream, because part of me thought it would be a good idea to start a new city. I also wanted to do this speedrunning thing. I'm noticing though, look at all the assets in this city. With this being an old save, the visuals are being a bit funky. They're being really funky, or is it like a seasonal effect? Let's speed the game up. Let's not focus on that too much. It definitely feels like Sight's definitely off here. I did not have this issue on my other city. I thought X was going to play CSGO too. No. That's not the one. These are pollution bubbles, so they're just too close to something that's polluting, I guess. Then we've got probably not enough customers. That's a common one. Perimeter. This is awful. Why is it doing this today? The last time I loaded this world, I didn't have this issue. I wonder if they updated something. I don't recall downloading a patch. Are you making a new city today? When more people tune in, I might ask if you want me to do that or not. Because I never really had much of a plan here. But yeah, had to learn a lot of stuff the hard way. Doing this early on was a real pain. Not even sure that's fixed itself now. Is it like, sometimes it just doesn't snap to things. Or it's tricky to snap to them. So it's just great. I'm going to leave that alone. Is the game looking laggy on your end, Xisuma, says Dev. Yeah, not terribly laggy. Look, the game doesn't perform great. And the devs have talked about that. And it's something they're going to work on. I don't know what is going on with the visuals today. The last time I loaded the game, it weren't like this. When I zoom in on the buildings, I'm not sure they look too correct either. Like, huh. No, they are really off. At first, I thought it might be like a seasonal thing, but it's something to do with the way I'm moving around just gets them to render incorrectly at the moment. I'd love to see a new city, especially with these weird visual bugs in this one. Yeah. Well, let's let people tune in. And then I'll figure out what we're going to do. Blooming Cow says, are we going to have a waffle stream? Probably not. How long have you been playing the city? Quite a few hours was put into the city, but this was my learning one. I'll tell you what though, something is up. Like, I don't know if I'll be able to even fix it, because I haven't seen it do that before. Just literally today when I turned up to stream. All these settings are the same. I wouldn't know, you know, which one messes around with it. It's definitely messing with the experience. Have I tried turning it off and on again? Well, no, I literally booted the game up to stream. Look, this is not how these usually look. There is something weird going on with the engine. Let's start a new world. This is just weird. So I might I might go for Speedrun City, which I want to do on San Francisco. This is all good. Theme. Yeah. I should really call it Speedrun City. Just so it's clear. Hey, Ferrandos, thank you ever so much for subscribing, my dude. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Now, for those lighting bugs, I don't know if you'd really see them now, but this seems to be better. So the idea with Speedrun City was this concept that I'd have, where you just build, and like you're not trying to solve problems or anything, you're just trying to grow as big as you can. Black Ranger PL, 88 months. How is the game so far compared to the first one? It feels like the same game again, but with all the mods loaded in. So, like, it feels like the best of Cities Skylines when you bring together all the right mods. As for the world size, it's definitely bigger. There are many systems and things in it that feel much better. But as you get further into the game, it feels like it lacks a lot of those like models and assets that you used to play with. Yeah, so this is Speedrun City. We are not looking for aesthetics. We're gonna build like this. By the way, one of the things that I learned a little too late is that the bigger the road is better for different types of density. So if we start off with this two-lane stuff, we'll create low density, and later on we'll create higher density. Hello? It just... Forget how this works sometimes. So you do something like that, and then something like this. Then you got like a crazy grid. Alright. Remember, Speedrun City. Also, we will want to give it a little bit of character. So let's go ahead and grab this road. And like drag it all the way over here. The road tools and all that stuff are really good. They got lots of different types of snaps, but they can take a bit to get used to. I just reminded myself of something. I'm gonna start again. New game. Reminded myself of something rather important then. Also, let's give it the name. Speedrun City. Spokey Doggy, thank you so much for 67 months of support, my dude. Appreciate it. I hope you're going to enjoy the stream today. Will the stream be on the second channel? Muffin says, absolutely. Yeah, so I like the idea of trying to at least bring a little bit of character to the city as we speedrun it. So let's go ahead and like do that grid again. Oh, wait. I almost missed the important step. This is the whole reason that I redid this. Right? In Speedrun City, I am going to flatten all the lands that we build on, okay? Everywhere we build is flat. Oh my god. I've not done this before. Okay, can't exceed the slopes. This is crazy. I'll take it. I'll take it. You're allowed to modify the terrain as much as you like. Speedrun City is not an aesthetic city. Let me make that clear. It is totally about doing whatever the heck we want. And one of the things that happens is that the contour lines and such, they can make it tricky to work with your road layout and your grid. So whenever you want to do like a really neatly organized layout where all the cells match and stuff, the terrain can mess you up a lot, is what I learned. And by the way, doing this is completely free. I think that was a good idea. I think letting the player decide, you know, I want to change the terrain. This is how I'm going to do it is better. Okay, so now when we build, it's going to be completely flat. And I wonder if we'll notice that at a later point in time. Okay, so, right. We will probably, definitely buy these tiles here, because we get the intersection connection on that side, and create a port industrial area connected to the rail. Then later on, we'll probably create another connection down here. Yeah, I haven't actually looked at this map before. Okay. Then we can come to this island if we want to. I don't know. I don't think we'll do that. Is this supposed to be the Golden Gate Bridge as well? Because you can get the Golden Gate Bridge. Anyway. Right, a grid. A grid needs to be constructed. Serial Branch, thank you ever so much for your prime. Drew Dude, thank you for 26 months. And Bait and Anil for 32. I would like a condo that overlooks the water, please. Thank you. Well, my friend, you can actually rename buildings, and you can get signature buildings too. So, like, I could effectively build something somewhere and name it after someone. That's totally a thing. Let's go and do this. Right. Now that should mean the next thing we're going to do with this road is much easier. Right, like zoom out, and then if you look down at the bottom, we can line it up 180. Oh, it really don't like this bit up here, does it? Oh, there we go. No. Right, now that isn't actually a straight line, believe it or not. I can tell because of the way it connected. I've played this game enough to know. Okay, let's try again. There's a certain snap that you want to turn on and off, and I don't know which one it is, but I think I'm basically too far away. Hang on, we just got a massive sub bomb coming through. It's easier to do this at a much lower scale, but okay, I actually got it right the second time. Cool. And that intersection there is disgusting. Let's turn it into a roundabout, which we're not allowed to do. Boo! I think what I'll do is, if I get rid of that one, it's still not going to be a roundabout because they're not quite close together. So I'm going to get rid of that road and see if we can put a roundabout. Wow, still not allowed one. Okay, okay. And then here, probably not allowed one. Wow. Yeah, this was like a really awkward way for it to go through. I thought this might, like that, you can clean it up a little better there. And here it's just, oh my god, what is going on, basically. Yeah. I think my speedrun city strategy is colliding with this idea of, oh, can we make it look a bit interesting too? Let's go ahead and do this. Right. I think someone is trying to buy their building by the sea. Peyton Daniil, thank you so much for the gifted subs, my dude. Appreciate your support in our community. We got Badger Spanner here for 58 as well, saying hi. Fancy meeting you here. Here I am, Badger. Welcome to Cities Skylines. We got Rick Rowe, Zanny Drood, Discut, M Tunny, Lightly Lucid, Xeris, Night Sport, Tilly the Hun, Griffin Strike, Fishy Coding, Black Thunder, Nexus, Madman, Orange Cookie, Jane Co, Granny, Blobby, Paper Roses, Hoyt, and Reish Ray Mateen, whose name I probably just butchered. Y'all been gifted subs. Be sure to say thanks to Baitan Daniil in the chat. Appreciate your generosity, my dude. Yeah, we'll attempt to make the city look somewhat interesting ways. This is another awkward thing with this game, right? Sometimes when you try to get rid of stuff, it's like, I don't know, like it decides, no, you can't because of this thing over here. So I won't be able to remove either of these roads, basically. Oh, it's really annoying. Let's go ahead and remove that one. Invalid shape. Ah, but I can do that. That kind of looks acceptable now. Okay, that works. That works. Let's go ahead and remove these. Which leaves us with just this awkward thing here. Now, can I do something like... Well, I can do that. Maybe that'll work. Somehow that connection just looks totally wrong. Totally wrong. Oh, one lesson learned. This is Speedrun City after all, right? So we're going to have residential in that zone. And then this is like our main artery here, I guess, for now. As much as I want to speedrun, my mind is like really resisting, and it's like, oh no, make this pretty, make it interesting, and it's like, maybe not. So this time, okay, right, that didn't work. I think it might be because I'm really zoomed out. It's maybe easier, yeah, it's easier when you're zoomed in to make sure they match the grids. Okay, now the grid is matched. That's really important. Another reason why we flattened the area. And now this becomes just this big, you know, connection to multiple other areas. So one of those is going to be like an industrial spot. We'll try and grid align this one, though. That didn't work. Didn't change the tool. There's lots of tools down here. I don't know, you know, I was going to say, I don't know how much to explain, but the thing is, I know that people don't have access to the game, but then I don't know how many of you have been watching videos and stuff. Let's go ahead and do the same thing again. Just do that for now. Obviously, it needs a connection. We're going to give it 2. Okay, and then over here as well. So that'll be... Oh, do you know what? I didn't check this sooner. This is an important tip. Check your air pollution. Right, so it drifts that way. So here being industrial will be fine. Might affect commercial, but whatever. Like, all of that area is now going to be industrial. And so I guess we'll put our commercial over here. Let's get that road again. Yeah, I think I might try and give up on trying to make everything neat and just like focus on that speedrun idea. Because this game can be really gorgeous, and then that can be really distracting if you're trying to do like a speedrun. So I think that's probably all right for a commercial spot. We'll come in here and just take out those, and then maybe we'll try and have some of these line up with this. Again, I'm looking for that perfection again. It's just natural. Yeah, I think that kind of works. Yeah, must aim for speedier construction. Right. Now, we can start zoning areas, but we're going to need power. We will start with a small coal power plant. Or we could go wind. We could put some wind over in this area, perhaps. Chat, I need y'all to help me make a decision. Wind or coal? Type your words. Kordishi, thank you for 69 months, my dude. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Could you update the title mod so it doesn't say 120k city? Just call it Speedrun City. Man, people really like wind. Is there something negative about burning coal that I'm not picking up on here? Like, what's wrong with burning some coal, you know? Jeez, everyone likes wind. God, what's wrong with you? You know, wind's blooming... Go outside, it's windy. It's annoying. Coal, nothing wrong with that. Breathing in those perfectly healthy fumes. What? Okay, we'll start off with 2. I think this gets connected by this type of cable, right? And when you do that, you have to go under like this. So... we're going to do that. Now, if... oh, I did it again. It didn't snap. Okay, let's try again. Over here to there. Didn't snap. Okay. See, that's connecting to that. Oh, it never actually connected. Right, okay. I zoomed in enough to get it that time. There we go. Right, we got the snaps. Now, what we don't have is a transformer station, which we're going to go and put at the end of this street. You see it connects? Oh, you know, look at me. Yay! Oh, city's doing so well with all those 0 residents. You actually upgrade the size by the amount of XP that you get. So if I kept building with this 1 million that I've been given, I think, you know, you can probably reach a certain amount. It's kind of funny, and I've not actually got any citizens yet. But anyway. Right, electricity from the outside comes in. We've got that. Converts it to the lower power type that our wind is directly plugged into. Important stuff. Or so I say. I think I'm going to add like another street. Did we just unlocked more streets? We unlocked the divided street. Let's go ahead and move this like down and across here. Maybe that could be a roundabout. Probably going to need another tile. I'm going to put that there, and it's going to be an absolute nightmare. But now technically it's a roundabout. Speedrun City. No good decisions in Speedrun City. That's got to be our slogan today. Speedrun City. Yeah, add a couple of connections. We probably want connections between these 2 areas, because this is going to be our like commercial, residential connection. And our city is probably going to be very car-centric because, well, I'm not putting any thought into this. You have to put in a fair bit of thought and planning if you want to go make your city a little friendlier with the public transport and stuff, but we'll see what we can do. In the other cities that I built, I got the in one of them I got the public transport really humming. Okay, just we're gonna zone everything, right? It's our real estate. Here we go. I want to take more questions from chat. I want to hear your questions on this game. Mods, if any of you want to like highlight any interesting questions, I'd love to answer them because I know like some of y'all have probably got loads of questions because you haven't actually played the game. So being able to answer those would actually be really beneficial, I think. Okay, so that's looking good. There's so much more stuff. If you're thinking X, you should do this, you should do that. There's going to be so much more stuff we'll do. So it'll all come. The roads that I'm using at the moment are really like small ones. It was a bit pointless to try and capitalize on this space. They don't allow parking, which I found to be a little bit. It felt like it was exploitative, stopping citizens parking. Make a lot of money off of car parks and stuff. How is the performance on this game? I think it's going to need like a couple months of them patching the game. I can't say a couple of months. I don't know. But they will need to spend time patching the game. I'm using a 490 and it gets a bit choppy. I have to turn down the settings and it's not straight away. It's smooth in the beginning, but as you get going, like it does struggle. Lord Void Raven says looks complicated to learn. I would say not. I would say you can jump in. You might just see me doing some like slightly more advanced things than you would expect. The game nicely guides you through it with a tutorial system. The tutorial system it's got is really good. It might be a little bit overbearing if you're a Cities Skylines 1 player, but as a new player, it'll get you through everything. Bell Steven, thank you for 22 months of support, creeping up on 2 years. Yes, indeed, my dude. Yes, indeed. Now, we got to do something really important. We got to pump water and ditch it as well. The water seems to flow in that direction, but I think it's stagnant around here. So what I might do we have the resources here? Did I unlock some tiles? Aha! Right, so we start with a 3x3. Now I wanted to claim this. I'm going to go for 1, 2, 3 tiles. Okay, we've now purchased that. It's really easy to purchase stuff, by the way. It's not a headache. Like purchasing tiles, you'll unlock a lot of them and be able to expand. You're given more tiles than you need. If you want to make a expansive city... Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do now. So we're going to put this over here. I'm assuming they're pointing that way. It feels like they're pointing that way, but they are triangles. If you want to make an expansive city, and let's go over here. You know, what am I trying to say? If you just want to progress and build everything in the same area, you'll be fine. If you want to build like a big expansive area, you unlock the tiles, I think, fast enough to do that. Okay, then we're gonna just make a little connection over here. So the purpose of this road is obviously temporary at the moment. So for water, we need to get a water pumping station over here and get our sewage on the opposite side. Okay, very good. Then for healthcare, we obviously need one of these somewhere. We'll go nice and central for now. Then we need death care. Now the cemetery is kind of big. Another thing about this game, a lot of its buildings can get really, really big. So it's good to plan ahead. Like, I think your first city should always be like a trial city with this. Right, we also need a dumping area, and this is pretty much going to be up here. So we're probably going to build another block, but for now, let's go ahead and do this. This is how the landfill... Oh, I've done it the wrong way. I see. This is how landfill works, right? You got this like section tool. If I click on the building and click down here, we can expand the size of this thing. So now all of our trash is going to go into that landfill plot. Very nice. We don't have enough XP to get to the next milestone, but I could try building some more plots. Let's go look at our second industrial area. Right, if I were to build it like this. Oh, look at that. But then that comes kind of close to the residential area, so that is creating some weird patterns in the... I want to do this to find out what that is. Oh my god, that's really weird. Now I've got to undo this mess. Also, built it with the wrong road type, right? Okay, another thing with bulldozing is that you can kind of drag. So if I go all the way around here, it will make a connection. It's not great. Bulldozing still feels a little slow, but it's better than individually clicking on stuff. Okay. The road type we want around here is this one. Oh, what's happened? Okay. Over here. Well, we'll go with that. We'll make it a small one, and we'll get rid of these connections. So we've got our like small secondary plot there. I think I'm gonna have to do way more building to get to the next level, and we've pretty much done all we need to do. So I think now actually we're just gonna zone stuff. I mean, I've still got money to spend, but we need to get the city rolling. So over in this spot, let's get some low in by filling in these zones, and then maybe we'll leave the middle artery for the higher density stuff. So we're just gonna put all of that in first, right? We can start the game now. We're gonna put in. Oh, by the way, you can press I on the keyboards to change the view. That bright white is like really irritating. Oh, what have we got here? Groundwater deposits. Okay, so I could have built. I was looking for that earlier and I clicked on the wrong thing. Now I realise. So another way to extract water is out of the ground, and you need that. Yes, I clicked on the wrong thing. That's another way to do it, but we're getting it from the ocean now, so that's fine. Alright, what's the issue? Sewage. I know what the problem is. So if we go over here, yeah. Highway roads and pre-built roads don't have these connections. First of all, we'll get... Oh, see, look. No snap. What is it like? Are they at like a different height to what I'm trying to build at? Now it's snapped to it. Okay. It's very odd. But I think it did snap to it. Just underneath it. Weird. Then this is going to go over to this road. Exceeds city limits. Does. Oh, I see. Okay. There you go. Now we've got that mess. So it's a really nice idea that they pre-laid these pipes, but then when you buy up new terrain, it gets disconnected a little bit. So let's play on fast mode. I wasn't here at the start of the stream. Is the map scaled 1-to-1? I don't know how you would make an analysis of if it's scaled 1-to-1. Like, the proportions feel really good when you're down at this level. And when you're zoomed out, they feel good too. The things that generally don't feel so good when you're looking at the city, to me, tend to be like how I've laid it out. I've been watching some other people play, and I realised they have a really different approach to roads than what I was doing in my series. I've recorded 6 episodes, by the way. They're going to come out over the next few weeks. And I think when that one's finished, I'm going to change my Cities Skylines videos to be like one-offs, where I focus on doing like particular things, including experiments. I thought it might be fun to do a like a city with a hexagon layout of some sort. But I think before we do that, we're going to need some mods. Oh, by the way, with the snapping here, when you see both lines of both roads, that means you're selecting the middle. That's an important thing to know. So the amount of tools for snapping and doing your roads is really good, but they take a bit of learning. Fun, says Vogel. We're having fun indeed. Hey X, how much experience with City Builder's actual city planning do you have? This looks a lot more sophisticated than the beginning level. I am playing speedrun mode, so we're not trying to do anything good. We're just trying to zone. But I do watch videos about city planning. There's this guy called... What's his channel called? He's really really spot on. Like, I really like his content, basically. And he seems like a really knowledgeable guy, and he's a city planner. And he's got a channel about, you know, planning out cities. And so I've watched a lot of that, and it's given me lots of thoughts and ideas for playing this game when it finally were to come out, which is now, of course. But I'm yet to really implement them because I'm just sort of having fun playing the game. But yeah, as I was saying, like I've played. Oh, have we got the lighting glitch again now that we're starting to build this up? I think I know what it might be actually. Graphics. Where are we looking at? Depth of field quality high. I thought that might be the one to change. Huh. Maybe if I put a couple more of these back up. Level of detail is high. Don't know what else needs to be on high really. Well, we've just changed 2. Like maybe that helps with the zooming in. Oh, that seems to. Yeah, that seems to be it. Maybe. Anyway, long ways to go. Long ways to go. Right, now we've actually put all these together in a particular style without realizing it. So we've been zoning in the European theme, which is weird because this is like a North American place, but okay. Now, one of the things that I'm a little concerned about with the commercial areas is just that not enough customers issue. I remember it in Cities Skylines 1, it will be a problem in this one too. Oh yeah, we got lots of high density coming in now, okay, that makes sense. So lots of demand for commercial, but I think industrial will rise as we need more jobs. So just gonna zone out all of that in advance. What's the main goal of this game, or what's your goal here, says Sios Echo. Well, this is Speedrun City, so we're just trying to keep going, basically. Just keep expanding and building is basically the premise for this playthrough. As for my other... No, it's doing it again. It's glitched out again. I don't know why it's like this today. I don't know what that is. I had not seen that until today. I could restart the game potentially. It also might be because I'm streaming it, but I mean I've recorded it and it's not been an issue. It's also just decided to go away again, so we'll stick with it. North America could do with some European things, says Vegeta, for sure. Oh look, it came back. It started glitching. Dude, I have no idea. That is naff. That is naff. Yeah, anyway, we just need the city to grow. So population increasing gives you XP down here. I really wish I had like a zoom key thing when streaming where it could like focus on a part of the screen where the cursor is. That would be really cool. We'll just say it's clouds. There's no clouds. I was literally thinking maybe there's like a cloud issue going on. There's no clouds. Since there's demand for it, we'll put that there because then that'll in turn help us produce other demands. But yeah, there you go. We're just trying to level up. This is how speedrunning works, I guess. How many minutes to the next level? Right, now, progression panel is something I haven't really talked about just because I know everything, so I'm just playing, right? And yeah, y'all want to see this too. So now what you do is you unlock stuff through development points, and then you got these milestones to hit that change certain things like taxation. Not really gonna change too much of that for now. Elementary school, we're gonna need 1 for this whole block, I think, because it's gonna be low density. So we kind of want to put it in a semi-central area that everyone can reach. And as we zoom out, it kind of shows you the connections around the neighborhood. Now, there's also going to be upgrades that you can put on these buildings. So sometimes you want to like plan ahead and think a little bit. I would like to actually try and give this thing all the perks that you can do by putting the extras on. So we're not going to upgrade the capacity. Oh, I owe Beitan Daniil a house. I just remembered. You can rename the elementary school, right? When we get our first residential signature building, which is unlocked currently, we'll put one by the seaside over there. Okay, anyway, demands are rising, so we'll meet them with these blocks. Right, and we'll see lots of traffic will be flowing into our city. I hope this roundabout here keeps up. By the way, I've got to say that the way roads work is an absolute delight. Like, when you want to customize connections and do all sorts of stuff, like, we could look at this left-hand turn here and say that's not good enough. Oh, look! Beitan Daniil, if you're still there, you're a rock star, my dude. I just realised you have to unlock the tools to customize the roads, but like if you want to build something like this, I built my own intersection and it had all the smooth roads. It might have taken me 40 minutes, but it was my first attempt. Like the way you can combine roads like this is really cool because now roads are like cells. So if you have a too wide road, it's like it's got 2 cells to it. I might actually be able to show you this. So if I go down to here, the snapping might be getting in the way a bit. Not sure which snap we want for this, or if it's working the way I think it's going to work. Yeah, I think this road type may not do quite what I want it to. Let's go over here, do that. Okay, then come to one of these roads. It's probably going to work better when we're at the like highway level, because it definitely works with highways. Yeah, okay, we'll come back to that idea later. God, I'm so distracted. That is one of the things that happens when you play this game. You just get continuously distracted. Right, I don't think Beta and Daniil will want the draft from the industrial area, so I think what we need is just a little custom road coming off the edge here. Maybe it'll become a part of like a whole little estate, a little windy estate or something. Oh, that did not build how I thought it would. Interesting. Usually... Oh, right. I'm looking at the wrong tool. Okay, so we want that one. This one, yeah, that one lets you do it in freeze. Okay, and then that road will do something later on, right? Alright, Rockstar Mansion. Overlooking the ocean. Oh yeah, the level terrain thing. Let's relocate quickly. Okay, another thing that's great about this game, very forgiving, not unforgiving. So remember my flat terrain from earlier? Wow, that's big. I didn't notice that the edge of this grid kind of went a ways over there. Okay, that's fine. Gonna rebuild this corner here. Bring it down, then you got the grid line. Oh, no. Need that. The grid line at the edge here, and then you keep your perfect grid. Then we're going to go back to that tool and just keep this thing sort of going along the edge here. Okay. Now, what I want to do actually is show you how forgiving, what am I trying to say? Unforgiving? Yeah, definitely unforgiving this game is with that kind of stuff. So we built, right, we can put a high school in the city eventually. It's kind of not what we need immediately. What else did we unlock? Like, I think it really was, okay, we'll go with this. So I'm going to put it there, right? Hey, unlocked another milestone. Look at how unforgiving it is with letting you play stuff. I think that's actually good, because although it looks terrible, like, you're not limited, you're not constricted by how much you decide you think is okay. If you think that's okay, you're allowed to do that. I think that's a pretty good approach. Right, now, I think we're going to put it just over here for now, just sort of in that spot. Right, and we need to zone. And I've got a little bit of an idea. Let's finish zoning the entirety of this side, and then on the opposite side, we're going to change the theme so you can see what it looks like over here. So Beta and Daniil, you're going to have some neighbors before long. Then I'm going to swap it. Do you know what? Let's just zone all of it out. This will create some more commercial demand, and I'm totally expecting to see the not enough customers bubble real soon. Like, 100% expecting to see that. I'm not sure if I read it out, but Carmex9248, thank you ever so much for 18 months of support. 2 Twitch babies right there. Appreciate you, my dude. Now, we got some more demands here for the higher stuff, the higher density. What I'm going to do is buy those 3 tiles for now. Then we've got to do our land flattening. Whew. There's some land that needs flattening, my friends. I guess up to the roads. There's a bunch of stuff you can do with how roads interact with, like, the terrain around them, so you can get, I don't know, different sort of aesthetics off of the road, if that makes sense. You can get them to have edges and stuff. but I haven't really fully wrapped my head around it. So now we've got these floating things. Until we zoom in, they stop doing that. And I guess this will be our area for like something higher density. Now I don't want to like overload this connection. But we do need another intersection, and we haven't unlocked those yet. Maybe it's something we unlock earlier. It will cost me quite a lot of points. So I've got 6. We would need 1. I mean, yeah, we need 1 more point to begin with anyway. It's a little too early for it. But I like the... Oh, do you know what? These blocks here would really suit some high density. So last time we did high density, we did it the other way around. Oh, these are not actually the right type, but that's fine. We're going to do the row high density, which is the same that you've seen there. Now we've got like a medium density one. We're going to put that on that side, and that should look really cool. Why Beitan Daniil getting a house? I'm curious. He gifted 100. 100? It wasn't 100. It was like 20. I don't know how many it was. It was like 20 subs. I think Beitan Daniil was gifted 100 in the past, so more than does. Oh, and I never renamed it. I know what to call it. Oh, mate, Beitan Daniil is what I always say. You know what I'm like with my words, right? Beitan. I swapped the N and the T in my head. Sorry, the N and the D by my head. Jesus, right? Okay, Beitan Daniil by the bay. That was the pun in my head. I almost forgot it. I almost wrote by the sea. Beitan Daniil by the bay. All right. The bay being the sea, the coastal area. You know. You have to make him a private forest for those haunted house vibes, X. Private forest. You have specialized industry, and you can plant trees. I can plant trees. The problem in this game, right? I think they made a bit of a mistake here, and they'll probably correct it. But trees have to grow. So look at the size of those ones, and look at the size of these. And you have to leave your game running for like 12 hours in order for all of those trees to become full. So you know it's got some things that need changing. Right now, we've created a lot of demand for jobs. Let's come over here to the industrial area. We want to level up, remember? Also, we just hit a milestone a minute back. Just trying to remember what it unlocks. If we look, oh, there you go. Police, fire. Then you build this stuff and you get XP. So, Speedrun City. Here we go. We're gonna have a fire station over there. Fire station over here. Nice distribution to those two areas. Policing. Police headquarters. We'll get it nice and central again on those roads. Very good. Still need a bunch of XP. Can I get XP simply by unlocking tiles? I'm going to purchase these 3 over here. The answer is no. Okay, so purchasing tiles won't help us with that goal. Let's do some landscaping. Playing on speed. And I'm going to take over all of this area. Oh, whoopsie. So what happened there... Oh, is I went over an element that is on a different, what do we call it? Height? There's a contour lines, that's it. So like, when you drag this thing over different contour lines, then you're going to snap to that. So if something's stuck on a different contour line, then you have to deal with it like that. So when I dragged it over the middle there, it snapped because of these castle ruins. Which I'm going to relocate over here to this spooky old mansion. Some massive castle ruins next door. Oh, how good. Right. Yeah, so we did those things, and then that removed the height difference in the land. That's fine. So this area will all become like an industrial spot, I think. In which case, we're going to build a road. At some point, we're going to need to upgrade these, so we're going to keep that in mind. Do this. Then we're going to go... Should we just connect it through there? And then have that snap? Yep. Okay, and then it brings it into this area. So if we want to do more industrial stuff, we can do that over here. Let's check electricity, because as you can see, we're actually trading. So this isn't doing enough right now. And if the wind slows down, we'll be trading with our neighbors. So trading is expensive, but you can also create a surplus of energy and sell that. Did that actually connect? It did, because we see the electricity flowing. So let's go to this tab down here and look at what are we doing? What are we doing? Services, electricity. There's a service fee. You can actually reduce that down, making electricity cheaper. But we're exporting and making a little money there. We are also, by the way, constantly losing money at the moment, but as we progress, we keep getting given more money. So early on, the game is pretty, like, forgiving on that front. It's really nicely done. Wow, and look at that! City be growing. City be growing. Now look, not enough customers, okay? I'm wondering if setting up public transport early on is a good idea. We need to just get to the next level, because I want to try and solve that problem by giving people an additional way to get over here. At the moment, as you'll see, everyone is, like, parked up a lot. We could potentially put down a car park somewhere and try and make a bit of money. Tends to work better when you use these alleys, I've found, because then it stops people from parking. That's not what I was looking for. Okay, next thing. I like to use these paths without any snap. I find it's easier to place. So if we just create a couple of extra walking options, we might reduce traffic a little bit. And then at the moment, everyone's going from here to there and then over here to work. Maybe we also want a walking option. Get to this road, and then from there, you probably walk to a crossroad and then kind of make your way across. So these little connections that I'm adding might just get a few more people walking about, is sort of the idea. But all the advanced traffic management and public transport stuff comes later. We've still got this glitched out graphics. What is going on? I think I'm going to have to try a restart. What do you think, chat? Should we restart it? What is this game? Looks like SimCity on steroids, says Cherry Pie. Well, it's Cities Skylines II. If you never heard of the first one, I mean, the first one was SimCity on steroids. I like to put a number after them as well. Speedrun City 01. Right, I need the loo. So I'm going to nip to the loo and then let the game restart while we do that. So if I get my Be Right Back screen up, the game won't be running. I'm going to exit and reboot it. How does that sound? I think that sounds pretty good. Alright, chat. Exit to main menu. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. I think I want to exit out of the whole game and reboot it. And we'll see what happens. Also, I've got some questions over here from my mods to answer, so we'll be doing that. Okay, let's get City Skylines reloading. Play. Okay, now it's loading. I'm going to nip to the loo. I'll be right back, peeps. I've also just learned that I have my speakers on, so some of the music might have been coming through my mic. Oh god. Oh, that Xisuma, I'm never gonna watch his stream again because I heard the music twice. It was coming through the mic. Oh, so unprofessional. What is he, some sort of amateur? Jeez. Go kind of me, peeps. Let's check it out. Full speed ahead. Lighting glitches. I don't know. Are we going to see him soon? I think the weather's changed. One of the things I do and don't like about this game is the weather. It's great for atmosphere, but the visuals then, like, it can make it a little hard to concentrate and stuff, you know? So I'm a little bit mixed on that, but the way they've done, you know, it does look gorgeous, the way, and the seasons as well. The weather and the seasons change in this game is cool. Got some amazing polluting industry over here. Gonna add some connections to our roads. Hey! Right, Speedrun City. Every time we get to the next phase, we've got to say it. Got to say what it is. Speedrun City. Let's see, what have we unlocked? Am I clicking on the right bit? Milestones. District creation tool. Production panel. Policies. Natural disasters. Okay, you get the idea. A lot of stuff all at once. Including public transportation and parks. Oh my god, I unlocked a Ferris wheel? This is because I got one of those, like, expansion pack things. Or DLCs, I don't know what it is. So we can build the Grand Hotel. Now, actually, do you know what? That's kind of just about, I think, suitable to go opposite these. We just need a few more buildings on that road. So what I'm going to do is... Did we also unlock, like, a higher type of zoning? It is low rent. But I'm going to put a big block there. And then on this side, a big block or two. And then that might just help it fit in. I think that might just fit in alongside those buildings. This city's actually looking pretty interesting for a speedrun city so far, I think. Have the houses gained value due to a hotel being around? Its perk was that it gives indoor recreation a plus. I'm not quite sure what indoor recreation means for the rest of the city. But what will help with the level of the surrounding buildings is putting in parks. I didn't really leave any space for this, but there's one that I like, because if you look at how much it costs, right? I think we look at upkeep more than actual costs. 2,000 for one, 4,000 for two, 1,000 for two, and the cost is cheap. 2,000 for two, then 6,000 for five. But yeah, I don't know if a variety helps as well, but you can just go like plop these down every so often, like on the corner. Kind of seems like a good way to do it. Put one over here. Put one over there. It's a little bit boring, but... So now there's some good access for our residents to local parks and stuff, right? That should help boost some areas. Now, we got office demand, which is terrific. I deliberately kept this area. Let's change that. Free for offices. Want to have those there. Then we'll probably fill in these gaps here with offices too. To sort of buffer between the commercial area. You're going to see me not zone a lot of commercial because I'm sick of getting bubbles like this. One of the ways we said we might deal with the bubbles is to build buses, like public transport. But then you have to build a bus terminal. So I think what I want to do is I want to like turn this into a bit of a technical area where we put things like that. There's this really cool road, by the way. A street where only foot traffic is allowed, apart from services and delivery vehicles. But it's a bit unclear as to what counts as service and delivery vehicles, because there's this other road type that you unlock here, where it says dedicated to public transport, emergency vehicles, and turning traffic. And I'm like, why turning traffic? Why not just public transport and emergency vehicles? Because that allows you to create those like bus roads where you can get them like zipping through your city efficiently. But hey, might experiment with a little bit of that. Speedrun City is about building. So for this technical area, I guess, maybe we'll try and just sort of mirror the grid here a little bit. Get some 90-degree angles going. That seems pretty good. Then on this side, come all the way down here. Not sure what's actually parallel. Let's go like this. Maybe like that first and then put that there. Seemed to work, didn't it? Right, and then in this space we'll probably create more connections and stuff, but that's where we'll put things like the bus terminal, because we're going to get some bus depot even, we're going to get some big things like this eventually. They're going to need a lot of space. Okay, now we're able to put bus shelters down. I really like the shelters because you can see them. The other one here is simply just the sign, which can be a bit tricky to pick up on. So I think what we want is a connection that goes back and forth like that, and then across this way for public transport. So we got left-hand traffic. I apologize to all the Americans. We'll put one here, one there. You should be in pretty good walking distance then of most of that block. Then it's going to come through this area, so we'll have one on the way on this side. Just wondering if we might want to reach more people over here. We put one there. Actually, where are we trying to go here? No, we want to go this way. So we're going to have a bus stop here. And then you don't want a crazy amount of bus stops, because people can walk the distance. Then one on that side, and I think we'll put one all the way over here. Okay, now I've got it sort of mapped out in my head. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so we go here to that one, this one. Right, so I put that on the wrong side of the street, basically. Kind of annoying. Wow, I think I might have done that the wrong way around. Right, what we want to do is click on that and relocate it to the opposite side of the street. Which, by the way, it knocks out parking when you do that. Okay. Go back into here and start that bus tool again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then down here. Oh, so that's on the wrong side of the street too. Thought I had it figured out, didn't I? Yeah, it'd be nice if there were a way to pause your line and move something. Maybe there is. I haven't sussed it out. Okay, there we go. I think we just put it in. Now, pro tip, recolor your lines. This is like cyan, I don't know, between green and blue. Let's put it on yellow. If you recolor your line, you know this one's been built in the past, and then give it a name of like, yeah, like that. So residential commercial is now a connection. Then we're going to build one for industrial. So this one's going to use those same bus stops, actually, I think. So when it comes to adding bus stops, we're going to put one here, one on that side, and then it's going to come back down and maybe turn around at that roundabout. So I'm also going to put a stop there. Okay, so start here. Oh, I've thought about it the wrong way in my head, haven't I? Which might not actually be an issue. Yeah, that's correct. So then we got that. And then, yeah, now it'll go to the roundabout. And then it comes all the way back down. See, I'm not sure if you should have them on both sides. So when you come down like here, you stop this way too. But I guess if you go here, it's like you're going the wrong way for a little bit. Honestly, it kind of sounds like when I say it like that. Doesn't it make sense to maybe put that there? And then you have to use the line tool and drag it onto the station. Now it's a part of our new line. So remember, it's blue. We'll go ahead and change it to yellow and call it residential industrial. 20 passengers. One of the things we can do that might help us is lowering the ticket price a couple of dollars. Click over here. Go to our new line, lower that one by a couple too. Now, the vehicles will come out from our bus depot, and we can upgrade this thing if we need to in the future. So, it looks like to me like we need a big residential expansion, and we want those offices to grow, but we need to build some industry too. So, I think what we'll do, I did say I was going to put offices here. I think I'd like to stick to that, but I don't know, some density residential could look good. Let's switch to the European style. We could put a couple of blocks of mixed here, but I think I'm going to go with... yeah, I'm going to put these on this side. And on the opposite side, I want there to be offices. So we also need to create some more industrial area now. Alright, let's have a look down here. Build another grid. Manus Not Alive, thank you so much for your prime, my dude. Appreciate you subscribing and supporting the channel. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Let's go ahead and build this grid. So maybe I can get it to like... What's wrong here? Oh, I got the upgrade tool, that's why. There you go, that's what I was expecting. Like, get a snap there. And on that one. And then does that let me... Unfortunately, my little windmill thing is in the way. Wind turbine. It doesn't let me place it, so... In order to make that fit, I think I have to go further away. Doesn't feel right. Let's try that. Because that looks terrible. There you go. Let's go ahead, change those blocks. And if we go to this one, we'll just simply have that end here. To fill in these blocks. Go like so. And there you go, we've got a whole bunch of area to zone now. Maybe get into that space too. Right, let's zone some of it out. Oh, do you know what would be good? Having that line over here come through here as well. That goes in a straight line. Where does it join? Okay, I'm going to put it right there. Then I'm going to get rid of that. Yeah, that's okay. Bit of a strange block, but I think it'll work. Part of the idea is just to give at least the city a little bit of character and stuff, right? And then we'll build more wind turbines over here, I think. That we probably need them already. Yep, we need them. These wind turbine solutions won't last forever, by the way. I think we're going to have to build, buy a tile. How many do we have? 16? Let's buy all of that. Like so. That feels good, doesn't it? And we've got 3 left if we really need them. Right. Remember the landscaping thing. While I'm doing this, I really want to take some messages from chat. Why are office zones magenta? They're purple to my eyes. I guess magenta and purple are pretty close, aren't they? Is the map randomly generated, says Vegeta? No, they're heavily curated actually with seasons and everything. So part of the experience of each different map is its weather, as I understand it. Like, you're not just getting the terrain, you're getting like a whole environment and seasons and stuff. So that's a cool little attention to detail, if you want to call it that. Oh, look at that glorious elevated road. I like it. Thing is, we can, as you can see, we can adjust the other side. What are we creating here? What is this going to look like? It's in the shade at the moment. I like it though. I like it already. I just realized X is building New Orleans. How is it like New Orleans? You have to enlighten me here because I don't know what the reference is there. Oh, is it because it's very flat? Maybe. I just wanted to play on a flat area. You know, more castle ruins, collecting them. Vegeta asks, how far can you push the game? Just something you want to try out, X? I don't know, because I got that city up to 120k and it was still going, so maybe you can go far with it. Who knows? Actually, I really like this wall effect over here, off in the distance. That's kind of cool. Let's get that one expanding. Aha, right, because it snapped to that other grid line, it lost its connection with its existing grid. So then when we build it again, it'll keep it. Yeah, I feel like this is good to kind of come over here somewhere. I really want to get this bit done right. I really like the way that's laid out. I feel like it's going to take... Like, we won't make the connection exact here, but something like this. Yeah, that's going to have a nice feel to it. If we want to get that grid lined up again, you have to build a shorter section. And it's a bit weird how it snaps. Sometimes you get like two almost identical snaps. Like one on either side maybe. And then one of them will connect the grid properly, but that one didn't do it. Yeah, I'm almost thinking, maybe just connect them here. Turn that into a roundabout, maybe. How many development points? We've got 15. And what did we last unlock? We did transportation, so we put in the bus depot. And then there's a terminal for buses. Can be upgraded with a taxi stop and an extra electric bus recharging station. Didn't actually build that in previous cities. So now I think we need to level up. So we need to expand. We're needing industry. Look, it wants more commercial, but not enough customers, right? That's what I was telling you about. So developing this for some high density stuff I think would be really good. Let's go in. And let's go to... See, they're low rent, but I'm not sure if they were North American or not. If I click on the building, it doesn't tell me what style it was. By the way, the amount of detail down here. You can go into a family and see who they are. Poorly educated. We need to look at some of the demographics of our city and stuff. Make sure people are being educated. So anyway, let's try just mixing it up. We'll have European here. And then on the opposite side, that one. Okay, and then we'll come back to medium density. Put that all the way down there. Switch the style. Put it on that side. Should look really cool when it's expanded a little. But yeah, I think we need another like suburbs area. Maybe on the opposite side of the road. One thing you can't do is create a road that goes through this road. Won't let you do that. Back to the landscaping tool. Back to questions from chat. Radian Wisp says, can you make walkable cities in this game? Or is it all about cars and public transportation? You can very much get people walking. But as to like how far you can take that, I don't know. Because you really need to like plan your whole city around walking and stuff, right? Like, that's a lot of effort. And I've only had time to just play like a regular playthrough a couple of times. You know, one of them focusing on aesthetics and the other one was just kind of like learning how it all works. Whoops. How different is it from the first game? Not very different at all. It's, you know, it's the same game really polished, basically. It's like playing with the best possible set of mods, is how to describe it. I've always liked Cities Skylines. Whoops. And I've always wanted to come back to it, so it's been a great excuse to play this one. I've enjoyed it very much. Okay, I'm a little concerned about that water. I did have some failed experiments in the past where I messed around with where natural water was and it created some real issues. So I kind of want to make sure that stuff's just sort of kept where it is. Right, so as we learned, I think the wind blows in this direction, doesn't it? It does. So we could put a residential area like in these spots. In fact, probably just the way to look at it is this side here needs to be residential. So I think what I want to do is create a different type of grid now to put in some parking with this. Parking should help us make some money as well. We've unlocked another building. So if I come over to here, and let's say we just grid like all of that. It's not bad, is it? Just squeeze that in there. We'll create a few connections, but there'll be no parking on these roads. I think the way I'll do it is I'll grab this type and upgrade the existing... okay, here's an interesting thing, by the way, with the cell snapping. So if you turn off this, you can kind of have this exactly where you want, or you have it like snap to a different position. So we can snap it to the very middle of where it already is, but you have to change the snapping tool to do that. How many connections do we want here as well? I think I might undo those. Nah, okay, I think we're going to be fine. Yeah, this will be good. And then that's ready for some like future grid stuff over there. Let's go and grab this tool, which has decided it's already building or something. Okay, so there's room for like a few extra houses on the back there, right? Maybe put a connection through the middle somewhere. And then this spot. Okay, then we want to put these connections going across to there. That one will be different, and I think we'll use a larger road. Cool. This one, we could use the larger road again. Oh no, that's not a connection, is it? This is. Okay, then the one at the end, I think will connect to that. Probably just want a roundabout to simplify that. Maybe the same for that one there. Okay. I like the idea of doing another like artery road here. I really like the way those slanted roads kind of merge these buildings. It just offset them a little bit, and it's really kind of aesthetically pleasing. And we've still got some room for some higher density stuff here, but we're zoning the right type at the moment. Herminator, thank you ever so much for 56 months, my dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. X, you need electricity. Yeah. Maybe that's something we'll invest in. In one of my previous cities, I built a nuclear power station, and it just made so much power that I constantly made money from it. So I could do that here, but it requires a lot of these points. Geothermal sounds friendly, doesn't it? Now, geothermal in theory should be consistent, because the battery station would be for inconsistent types. Or we could build like a green city. Let's try geothermal. I've not done that before, so let's give it a try. Okay, electricity generation, geothermal power plant. Now, can I just build that anywhere? I thought you would need to build it over a geological hotspot. Maybe not. No groundwater. Oh, you build it over a groundwater spot? Why is it not showing me that? Okay, so if I go and put it over here, it likes it. Ah. Well, there's not a bad spot really, is it? I'm not sure if we need like the biggest plot, so it's all the way on the inside though. In which case that one over there wouldn't be a bad shout, would it? This actually looks pretty reasonable. We could simply just put it here, I think. Let's give that a try. I'm trying to remember. So if I do that, can I still build a road here? I can. And then our power plant, when it's placed on the edge of the road, okay, it's going to snap to that side, yeah. So I don't know quite how the overlap wants to work. But I think I can eyeball it well enough. We probably want this thing about here. That should be good. And then I think we're going to need to upgrade. Oh, I changed this view again. This now needs an upgrade. Yeah, there you go. And support more traffic. So, geothermal power for our city. Speedrun City. You know what? I think I'm going to have to break this connection up for a minute. Yeah, because I want that there. Let's go and maybe just redo this road for a second. Now that little thing means it wants road access. Like that. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of that. Okay, we've got a broken connection now. And then we want that there. Okay, so pipes. Let's see, we've got the snap. I think we've got the snap. And then it just looks incredibly wonky. Let's resume. Hey! Zero emission. Have a city that produces electricity by only using renewable energy. That's us. That is us. Now, if we want to sell electricity to the grid, we need to sort this connection here out. I don't like these power cables above the ground. I just think they look ugly. But what you can do is make an underground line that's the same type of voltage. But then you need to connect it to like somewhere over here. So if I do that... Okay, it's made a connection to there. The only thing is... We have this voltage station over here for when we get electricity from outside of the city. So one of the things I'll need to do is relocate that over here. And possibly, I think I might need it to have like a direct connection to that bit. Let's go to our road tool. Oh, can I actually build it there? Okay. That was a little off. Right, so we're going to relocate that thing. Considering it's in the middle of a residential area, I don't think that's a bad idea. What happened there? Overlapping items. What's the overlap? I think it's the road. I think the road is actually... It looked like it was built into the thing. Destroy that bit. And then we want to come back to our... Oh, wait, we've still got it up here. That's right. There you go. So, no. It still says overlapping items. It says it here. Like, what's up with that? Oh, look at that. We got a land issue here. I never flattened it out. Doubt that would be the issue. Okay, you can kind of see now, the road shouldn't overlap at all. Not sure what's going on. Relocate. Overlapping items, I don't get it. Let's build a new one. Now it's fine with it. Right, then we got that connection. So I can do away with the old one now. This also means that I get to bulldoze this. It's no longer necessary to have these floaty power cables. That being said, let's go underground. Yeah, until we get back over there, because there is actually a connection back there. So there we go. Oh, what's going on here? Our geothermal should be producing enough electricity. It is. What's the issue? Is there... There's no connection between these two places. How did that happen? Does that mean our sewage was disconnected for ages? Weird. Did I mess around with some road here or something? What is that? That's the train lines. Oh look, we made that connection a minute ago. But it doesn't have power. Weird. Ah, that's weird. Okay. That solves that issue. Let's look at our demographics. Population. Happiness. We want to find... Is it that one? Workplace availability. Total workspaces and the employees are, you know, almost 100%. That's not the statistic I'm looking for. 16.7% unemployment. That's surprisingly not bad for right now. I've gotten it down to like 6 or 7% before. We've got an abandoned building over here. So we need to create more jobs, and we'll do that through industry for now. Which we started to zone out and didn't really finish. You only got one type of industry zoning as well. It kind of feels like that's like not really added much since the last one. To me, I reckon, you know, you could have different types that look different, but then there's specialized industry, so who knows. Growlex says, hi X, can you give us a sneak peek at the big project for October, the one that made you really excited? I think this might be it. I don't know, I've got like 3 or 4 big projects on. One of them was doing Cities Skylines again. Now, you know, maybe when I was talking about it, it was this one, or it was one of the other projects. But I never planned on doing sneak peeks on them, so... if it were this is what it is. Is this game better than the original? Yeah, it's gotta be, really. I'd say the only thing is, if you played the original recently, you might come to this one with just a little bit of, like, you know, fatigue, because it's sort of the same game again, so it might not be the most exciting thing. I don't know. Let's take this road here. It's gonna remove someone, unfortunately. And let's create, can I get that 180 snap? Where is it? 180 snap over here, but then it doesn't like the next road. I think it's connected in a really awkward way there. Maybe we'll, it is just an awkward connection. Hey Tandinil! High rent! Oh! Moaning! Build a guy a mansion and he moans about it. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, that looks more like what I want. And then that side's invalid. Huh. So maybe we start that way. There you go, now I've got it. You see, when all those lines appear, you're snapping the right way. Okay, then we're going to grab this and drag it over here. Okay, I want both lines, there you go. Yeah, and then that would be the top of that block. Maybe we'll leave a little bit of room and just do that. Let's go a little further. See the way the grid broke up there? That means that I've built the road wrong. Let's go back to it. Yeah, it's still a bit wonky. Let's just leave it like that. I figured we'd extend this area. Oh yeah, reconnect that. Okay. Do a little bit of zoning over here. Although we did just set up a whole other area for zoning. Right, so all of that's getting extended. Now, you see all of this residential suitability. I'm not sure what causes that. It might be because there's a lot of traffic coming through. It's like a main artery. So it considers it not to be that good of a connection. That could be it. Right, now, you see this bit of traffic. I think it's time for a little bit of traffic fixing up. But first of all, we're going to come up here. We're going to go European. Well, actually, let's check what we need. So, EU low density, North America low density, we've done that one. So yeah, we're going to make this all EU back here and get another signature building. Do I want to change any of these blocks? Maybe just get a couple of those roads out of the way. Okay, let's just start with those big blocks. And the one on the end. Okay, don't like this. Abandoned. Right, that'll probably be linked to education. Although, we're not filling that up. And we're not filling this up, so... probably just takes time to get there. Is this early access content for content creators, says Profi Sloth. Yes, but the version we're on is the release version, if I'm getting it right. I might be wrong about that, but hopefully I'm getting it right. Oh, we unlocked the postal service, which has caused me many headaches in one of my cities. Let's go ahead. Let's put a post office. We'll just put it somewhere around. I don't actually. We set out a little technical area for this kind of stuff. So, post office over here. Then you just got to set up some spots to pick up the mail. We'll have one down here. Then we'll come up to this spot. Didn't like that, did it? Then over in this... whoa! Where did we go? Over in this area. Let's see. One in the middle of this block. That should be really good. Want to keep an eye on that. Down in the bottom right, you have this happiness meter, and you always get issues down here that need sorting out. Spacious homes is positive, apparently. Does snow now lay everywhere, says the Ghost Llama. It comes in seasons, so it will come and go. You'll go through like a seasonal cycle where you'll see the snow for a while. Okay, so complaint bubbles, not too bad. I still think we're not developed enough to change settings, and we're about to level up as well. There's like 101 things that I can do. So the thing that I was about to go do was maybe, hey, there it is, maybe invest in roads. So this is only 1 point. It is so worth getting because now we can come down here and tweak and change our roads. So, oh, and we need a road maintenance depot. Absolutely, let's put that over here. Although we might need room to expand those, so let's space them out a little bit. I'm going to put that there. They'll go out and maintain the roads. So if I open up the roads here, you can see that some of them are not in good condition. So when this goes out, it'll drive over the road and turn it green. It's kind of cool to watch. So let's come over here and watch them in action. But this is how they do it in real life, peeps. You know, they drive along, they stop, and the roads magically repair themselves. It's you know, really realistic. Yeah, there you go. They're going out and maintaining the whole road network now. That one did a U-turn. So yeah, that's going to help with, I don't know, the performance of the city perhaps. The thing that I was interested in was this over here. We saw a bit of traffic here a moment ago. I think what we want to do is potentially put in some rules. And you'll see it will change the road layout when we do this. So like, we're going to remove the left-hand turn, but that didn't work. No left-hand turns, but yeah, it's maybe that's not hooked up properly. Okay, that's a bit of a weird connection anyway. Where's one I can do something better? Okay, so like here we've got a lot of crosswalks, whereas really you probably only need 2 of those. And then you can like walk over to the next one to get through. But we've also got traffic lights, and we can remove that. So you kind of just want to like roam around the city and look for the occasional spot where there's like a lot of this. You know, that's low traffic, so let's get rid of a couple of these things, and then the traffic will flow through it a little quicker. It'll help if we spot an area that's actually like really in need of this. We do have a traffic monitoring tool. This is where the game just like has endless problems for you to fix. It can be like pretty time consuming. You just I don't know, zone out and go around your city and do all these little tweaks and changes all the time. Crazy intersection there. Yeah, traffic lights really don't seem very helpful. They just seem to slow everything down. And then the other thing I like to do is just remove a couple of the sidewalks. Oh. Because like you can walk down here and cross over there, basically. That's the way I'd look at it. Yeah, that should help with the flow. Also, this one we don't want a crosswalk or anything there. That's our not a pedestrian area, essentially. Other tools include, yeah, no right turns, no straight ahead, stop signs. So they're forced to stop at an intersection. I haven't really found that to be useful. I think it might have something to do with reducing traffic accidents, but you tend to play the game just like zoomed out and not really paying attention to those sort of minute details going on. Right, now, if we look at our happiness meters, we've got good, reliable mail service. That's great. Wealth is up. Abundance of entertainment, spacious homes. But unreliable healthcare coverage and high crime. Now, in all my cities, I've always had a problem with both of those. But what I haven't done is invest in a fire station. Fire watchtowers I've done, but we'll get that. Then in policing, let's get police headquarters. Okay. So we're really gonna actually lean into these a bit more than I've done previously. So these, as you can see, they're really there for the trees. So you just want to drop one of these down, kind of get a good catchment area around it. Next one, probably about here somewhere. And then that helps. Now that costs too much money. Wow. Okay. Same with the police headquarters. Okay. We're not making enough money in this city, are we really? We haven't even changed taxation yet, so I think we just need to grow faster. We've just got an incredible amount of peeps moving in over here. Let's go and change the style for the blocks behind them. Let's just fill in all of that next. Oh man, construction begins. And then we want, apparently we've got some demand for higher density stuff. I kind of love the idea of having like another little split road here. Let's take this one. I know all those connections together like don't seem good, but it's more about the look. Like we're having a bit of fun making our crazy speedrun city. Well, can we get that 90s snap? And then keep it going? Oh, look at that. It's ugly. Ugly. There we go. Possibly not as good as the last one, but we'll work with it. Let's try putting in a car park. Did I unlock those? They tend. I think they make a lot of money for me in my other cities. The car parks. Parking areas. Let's unlock that. And then let's go over to our car parks. Medium. Let's see if we get a bunch of people parking there. It also, by the way, it also generates traffic. So maybe not a good idea to actually put it on this road where people are parking. But we'll sort of see what happens. I've noticed they can be a rough source of traffic. Might be that one down this end is a good idea as well, so we'll put one there. It looks like so much fun. I watch City Planners Plays series, says Aiden. I've been watching a few different people play it. That might be one of them. Cup of Chai, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. 5 minutes ago. Totally missed that, but I apologise. Sometimes the noises in the ear just don't catch my attention. Can people park where the entrance is blocked by paralleled cars? No, it opens up the entrance, look. Like the entrance is open for them. It's in an area like this that we might get more demand for parking, because can you see these streets here? Like, basically all of these houses, I think, need somewhere to park. Because I built a lot of it like this. We go in zone residential. Sometimes these streets, they turn red. But I'm not sure entirely what all the factors there are. So, like, if we go grab some small ones. Just have one on each of these, like, artery roads and see if that helps. See if they use those as well. Yeah, now we got, like, 2 lots of styles. The best way to get them looking is probably have them like mixed up a little bit, the blocks, but this is the way we done it. So why don't we do that next? Let's go like every other one. And then switch it back and go European. Now with this outside bit, you tend to want to do these custom, I find. Because you've got that big highway back there. Those houses are going to look whack. I got a feeling they're not going to look good. Just a hunch. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It might look bad in a good way. I don't know. Shouldn't we have unlocked like another signature house already? Let's see how this thing's doing. Yeah, I think we might need another school over here soon. Still not making any money. The city has not been as successful as my last ones. But we've got peeps coming into the car parks, that's good. Right, how does it look? Oh god, I'm going to have to get rid of some of these, aren't I? Maybe? No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Sorry. Gonna get rid of those ones. The others can stay. You're gone, and the others can stay. Let's finish stoning off these areas, since they're a bit of a problem. Change up the architecture style. It's not always obvious which one you selected as well, but it tells you here, I guess. Tells you what type it is. Whoops. Do that. Hey, Pop Music Mansion. Right. Now that we got another signature building. There it is, Pop Music Mansion. We'll put that right here, I think. Maybe? No, it doesn't even fit. Let's put it here. Oh, that works better, I think. There you go. Then have a bunch of regular houses around the side of it. Right, and now we've got like a really interestingly developed area there, I'd say. Right, healthcare. Did we unlock the hospital? It costs more money than I have anyway. Yikes. So healthcare is doing okay over there, but not over here. So I think we're going to put it on this road. Right, remember how I said this game is really unforgiving? Or sorry, it's really forgiving. Let's do that. Oh no, don't like it there. Okay. If we want to upgrade it, it won't really work that way either. Maybe actually go put it up here, and then it can sort of reach that area and this area. So there you go, healthcare upgraded. As for our higher density stuff, let's go. Ooh, what happened there? Snapping? Let's do them in blocks and mix them up a bit. Oh, can you see what it's doing right now when I drag? I swear this has got to be something wrong with my mouse. Like, it keeps... It's a really expensive mouse, yet I have to really hold down click to stop it from doing that. It's so frustrating. It seems to be a little bit better now that I'm aware of it. So there you go. Right, getting that bit developed now. But it's looking cool, this area. Can you build sound barriers for the highway? Yeah, eventually I can, actually. That's a good point, because they'll probably output a lot of noise. Let's go check out the noise meter. I think it's like headphones or something. Noise pollution. A little bit coming off of there. Oh, the car parks create noise. Interesting. Car parks not really popular here. That one's doing a little better. I think as we get more buildings in the area, it'll work. We've still got a lot of demand, so let's go ahead and... Again, we built these blocks for a reason. Just got to zone them in. Before I go too carried away there, have we put parks in this area? Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going to have to put in a few. Sorry. All the new residents. I mean, we've got two there, maybe a third one up here. Yeah, sometimes you just got to destroy a building and put something else in. That just tends to happen. Oh, look, we also got Botanical Garden. What does this do? How much was that thing, by the way? 1.6? That's probably where some of my money went. I could have built this without thinking. No. No, we don't have that kind of money yet. We got to come up with a plan here. So service upkeep is huge. And then I haven't even touched these. I think the thing that's struggling at the moment is that we haven't created office demand. And offices can be really great. So we need to, like, get more people into school. I think I might even build another one over here, even though... let's see. What if we continue this thing around here and put a school just in this spot? That's what I'm thinking. So we'll have an elementary school for not just this lot on the side, but what we're going to build behind us, right? And suddenly, a complete family vanished, never to be seen again in a black hole, says Vorgil. I mean, maybe? I don't know what happens to them, jeez. Maybe it's happily ever after. Did you think about that? They moved to a different city and won the lottery. Just because. It's not snapping correctly there. It's probably my own fault. You see, you have lots... When you build up lots and lots of roads, you get lots of grid lines everywhere, and it, like, slightly adjusts to them, and then you get your grid sort of going out of focus like that. Anyway, I've got a bit... If I can just get this to line up without snapping to another grid... Oh, it's really irritating. Just turn it off. Ha, almost did it. Where's that car going, eh? I think I'll leave it like that for now. Let's try something a little different here. Let's use curves. Okay, if we curve there and come around here, and that's like our back one, and then we can use this again. It's not going to be perfect, it's not going to be pretty. But it's going to be our city. Oh, it rhymes. Speedrun City. Yeah, we can leave a little area around the back there, can't we? That should be fine. Then as for like leaving a space between this one and the next, I think what we'll do is get this parallel, like a parallel road here. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. Okay, then keep it going, and then that can join... Okay, back to this road. Didn't really line up very well, did it? Too much snapping. It's going to be hard to get it correct. That'll have to do. Right, back to this one. And then snap from there to here. What do y'all think of that, then? Absolute wonky roads, right? Wonky roads. I think I'll leave that there for now, but I don't think it's going to do too much. Right, we have this mixed stuff. I think I'm going to put just a couple of blocks of it here, with some of those behind it. See how that looks eventually. See if it develops much. We've still got industrial demand. Not developing those offices at all. At all. Probably need like another industrial block. I might delete those wind turbines as well now that we've got the geothermal. So is more money now more difficult to get terms of this game, or is X just being a derp? Money was a complete non-issue in the first game. Jeez, accusing me of being a derp. I am playing this game for the third time. First two cities, no issues with money whatsoever. This city, I think it's because I'm using these roads that I'm not making enough money. Because usually, I make more of my city like this, and then I put car parks in that get like really heavily used. But because I got more of these roads everywhere, it kind of feels like they're allowing them to park. That's like my suspicion that it might be related to parking. But who knows? It might also be related to industry. But I think the best theory is the one that I came up with a minute ago, is that I think it's education. I think we have to get education up and get those offices going, because offices make a lot of money. So over here, we've got no students, so obviously we need to just keep expanding, I think. Right, now, when it comes to these, yeah, it's just about getting more cells again. That one, you also need to produce media goods. So I think now we want to do European. We want to get European low density in all of these spots. Just absolutely zone, zone, zone. Then that can go. Down here, when we get a little bit closer, it's got to be a bit more curated, I think. And then along here, I reckon 2. Ooh, there it goes again. The click is dodge. The click is absolutely dodge. Oh, please stop being dodgy. I'm trying to play computer game. Yeah, so now we let all of that develop. Commercial? I don't really want to expand it because of all these little bubbles you get. Right, it's in huge demand. How did this thing do? Yeah, I think I'm going to get more of those going. Although that seems to actually be linked to higher residential, even though it's mixed. So I guess somewhere we need a little more commercial, basically. I didn't really want to build any more here, but Let's put some on the outsides and just see how that works. Wow, that sent it all the way down, which is sending the residential up. So now I reckon we're going to see all of this fill in. And then we're probably going to need a few more jobs. I'm going to get rid of the wind turbines. I know we love our wind turbines, but we've got geothermal now. Oh, the citizens don't like it. No. No, they say. We like our clean energy. Yeah, and then I'm just going to fill in that block for now, and then maybe build another block here. Kind of feels like it's ripe for a big old industrial block, doesn't it? I got the wrong tool. Biggest one yet. Bam. There you go. Connections, we'll make them. How are y'all liking the city so far, anyway? Is it interesting? It's certainly not pretty, but that's not what I was trying to do. Okay, then for the layout here, I think I'm gonna go like that. Get rid of those four-way roads everywhere. I think you can make no parking zones, says Doodle. You might be able to. We'll look into that. Needs dog parks. Do you know what? It might need a diversity of parks. It really might. I haven't really messed around with that. Where's Baytan Daniil live? Down here. Do you want a dog park? Let's put it there. If we put enough parks in these sorts of areas, probably not. Parks used to just be like such a hacky way to get like property value and stuff up in the past. I still feel pretty good for that. Well, education is our priority, remember. We've got to fill up this school with students, and it's going to take time, I guess. That's another thing I should mention. It did take time to get offices going in both previous cities. I'm just not really sure how long. Let's read some messages. Susco says, does this game have proper power loss simulation from transmission inefficiency? It does. I ended up with some bandwidth issues where I had to relay cables because everything... Basically, you'll start off like this. Everything will be running through these basic cables, unless you want to connect your city with those higher transmission lines. What I will say is, for the first 100,000 population, it doesn't really feel like electricity management is too much of a struggle. Feels like a part of the game they could have maybe made a bit more interesting. Would you play CS2 with Biffa? Would you do it? Oh, absolutely. A co-op. If this game had co-op, I would love that. That would be so cool, and I'd definitely play with Biffa. I've been watching some of his videos again. Good to see him, like, you know, still doing his thing. I'm really happy that he found success with this game. Will you make a series for this on YouTube? Yes, I've already recorded 6 episodes of it. On which settings are you playing? Low, medium, or high? Mostly high, with a couple turned down to medium, just because the game got a bit laggy for me when I got to 100,000. Waiting for a hearse. Do we have good death care in the city? Let's check our happies down here, our vitals. Unreliable internet service. That is something we can address by building a radio mast, funny enough. Might have to build a few of them. Let's put one here. See, here I go spending money again. What do I get in return, eh? Grumpy citizens. We'll put one... It's not going to make a crazy difference. One over here. Then we obviously need one up in this area. I think about there would be good. So now we got some reasonable coverage across the area. I'd say reasonable. I've been loving Biffa's City Skylines. City Skylines, says Berserkaloon. So for those of you that don't know, me and Biffa played on Hermitcraft together. At the very beginning of my channel, in fact, before I think I made videos, I messaged Biffa saying, do you want to play this map together or whatever? So, like, my history with Biffa goes right back to the beginning on YouTube. And, like I said, I'm just super stoked that he found, like, you know, another game that he could play. Because Minecraft wasn't working out for him, and, you know, it's awesome to see him doing well. But yeah, like that's we're talking like 11 years ago or whatever. Which I feel like that's gonna get like less impressive with time, because back then there was no way you thought this would be a career, right? Whereas now it's become way more common for people to do this kind of thing, so it's, you know, a little less spectacular sounding, I guess. It's a little bit more, well, yeah, you're content creators, of course you know each other and stuff. It's a shame he left Hermitcraft and Minecraft, but yeah, it looks like Cities Skylines is his real passion. You know, like, I don't like using words like that sometimes. I mean, it's a little bit sad, but, you know, that's life. People move on and things change, and that's fine. Like, it's all on good terms, you know. We're all adults. But the only thing I think's a little sad is just that he privated the videos, which is, you know, totally up for him to do if he wants to. But it felt to me like it was kind of nice to have that history of Hermitcraft, and now his contribution to it is, like, not visible. I've just noticed something. I feel like this road here is, like, pointless. So I'm going to get rid of it. Because he, you know, like, his part in, like, Season 1 of Hermitcraft is awesome. And maybe not so much in future seasons, but, like, I'd love to go back and watch some of those old episodes again, but they're no longer available. Yeah, I feel like we can fill in this block over here. Probably need a park somewhere there. Let's build a different type. Let's build a small park. Oh, there's one right there, is there? Okay. Oh, we'll keep zoning. So, still losing money. Slightly less. I think we just need our citizens to age and get through high school, and... Or maybe the trick was that I built a university last time. I can't remember. Like, if I build this, maybe it kind of, like, pushes you along to where you're trying to get to. I'm not entirely sure. Right, let's solve this little bubble problem down here. See these things? We just gotta go underground, basically, and get rid of those. Okay, very good. Wow, lots of electricity. Are we selling it? Are we exporting it? I hope we are. Let's go back to this screen. Whereabouts in here is it? Services, electricity, yeah. See, we export 300,000, but I wonder how much that thing costs us, right? 300,000 a month. Oh my god. It's pricey. Let's go look at that again. I'm just wondering if we turn down the budget, like 10%, if we could keep the export similar. Because it kind of pays for itself, I guess. But efficiency now goes down a little bit, but that's fine. Employee happiness. We need to get our citizens more happy so they're working better. Healthcare is an issue. Crime is an issue. And we don't have the money to build the next level, but we could build another police station. Alright, so if we look at... I think it's sort of screaming at us to put one on this road, really, isn't it? Oh! Hey, we get to put another fancy building in. Let's put it over there. Fancy building! Where art thou? Where art thou, my fancy building? You're in this tab. No, wait. Oh, wait. Click on that one, maybe? It costs... It doesn't cost anything! +4 well-being. Brilliant. Let's go... Where have we got the previous ones? I don't know where we need our well-being boost. Let's go try and go a little bit central here. So if we move that park, I think... Or we could put it there. Nice. Because it's got a bit of open area around it, it kind of looks interesting. And that should help. Hey, look! Making money! At last! Yay! Right, but you know the plan. We've got to get our education up and stuff. Peeps, I really want to go make a cup of tea. Shall I like leave the city running here and just nip up and down? Is that cool with you guys? By the way, 666 viewers tuned in. Be sure to hit the follow button if you're enjoying the stream, peeps. I feel like there could be like a bit of a residential thing just on this side, maybe. Actually, I really like this. I'm gonna keep this going. This development down here. What has chat said? I'm already followed, says Farron. Well, follow again. You know, make a spam account. Oh, jeez. Don't you understand? I'm messing with you. Right, so we've got traffic here. Let's address it with getting rid of that, and then reducing these, and then hopefully that. Hey, we just got a big boost of Moolah. Right, so healthcare and high crime is what we wanted to solve next. Okay, I'm gonna go with crime. I want to build that big police station. This thing, they're gonna be sad about it, but we're gonna replace it with the Popo headquarters. Put it there. Bam. Police headquarters, y'all. Don't be messing in this neighborhood. Right, I think these suburbs could like really easily spread around here, but we're gonna need to. I think I'm gonna have to build an interchange over here at some point. What I want to do something that's gonna be really cool, but I'm not ready to do it yet. Yeah, no. And I said I was gonna go make a cup of tea, but then I was like, oh, zoning things. Yeah, we need to just keep boosting that low density, right? Just not sure where to expand next. I think maybe here makes sense. Right, you don't want too many junctions too close together. Right, I'm going to build one set of road and then go get myself a cup of tea, right? So we're gonna put this around the back of the school, which might need some upgrades actually. This is the high school though. So the upgrades it gets are 1, 2, and 3. Oh my goodness me! We could put a stadium in the city. I love it. 56 grand. Oh, go on. Treat yourself. Yeah. Yeah, we got a stadium. All right. I think it might look cool if we had a little bit of a built-up spot here. That might be a bit too big, but here's something you can do. You can sort of zone it out smaller and get the smaller high-density stuff. Then I think, aesthetically speaking, you'd put a car park there next to this school. Next to this thing, anyway. Right, and then we're gonna cross over with this road, I think. So I think we're doing away with that side of that block that we initially created. Definitely feels like we should put some complementing buildings here. I'm gonna try a car park, even though it might be a bit useless. Get more of that concrete. That's another thing that I think this game needs. You need to be able to change like the underlying material sometimes. Right, anyway, let's get some row housing around this new part that I've created. And then we're gonna also put some there, I just decided. Zoom out, and that's what we've done today. We need more industrial jobs, and we built the zonage for that. Okay, and I will now actually go. Do you know what this is? I think the last time I was approaching 10,000, I probably had more bubbles. So I think we're doing okay. We are losing money again now. That's probably because of that police station that I built. It was too big for... Built it too early. But happiness will hopefully go up. Right, I will actually now go and make a cup of tea. Okay, the first part, oh my god, of, I know how to deal with this problem. We actually talked about it a little bit ago. First part of cup of tea making has been done. There you go. So we created like extra bandwidth for the electricity to travel through, essentially. So if you put that around in a couple of spots, it'll just help everything flow. Okay. And over here we got a hearse issue. And collapse? Dang, that's the low rent stuff. That tends to happen, unfortunately. We'll leave that zoning there for the time being. This is like a decent amount of bubbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can actually count them? Feels mad. Just losing money is all. Again, commercials like really in demand, and we built a big row of it over here. Right, yeah. While I was making the cup of tea, I was thinking, you know, this is Speedrun City. We need to focus more on the speedrunning aspect of it, I think. So let's go ahead and gone to the wrong screen. We want to build an intersection over here for traffic and stuff real soon. So let's go ahead and just buy up a little bit more land, I think. Okay, and then we're going to flatten out the terrain as we do, right? Let's not forget our process. And then we're going to absolutely grid this area like nothing you ain't seen before. We're just going to grid everything. Crazy. Crazy land removal. It's pretty fun as well. Can we make it a little bigger? How big does it go? 900? Oh my god. Total control. Yeah, the only thing is, like, when you go over the edge there, you want to pull it back. It doesn't stop up to the edge. Once you hit the edge, the whole tool stops doing its thing. So, like, it's going to make it a bit odd in the corner. There you go. We'll leave this area alone, I think. And we'll come over here. Yeah, and just get that a little closer. Well, I guess we can do that. That's where I want to build my interchange, by the way. And now this elevated road might actually just rebuild the road. It's kind of cool that it's elevated, but it technically doesn't need to be there, does it? Like that. Huxcar, glad you like my content, dude. Thanks for saying. It's kind of you. That's kind of you. Okay. If I'm gonna like grid this area out, it needs that interchange connection. So therefore, we need large roads, we need highways, we need intersections. And then, I'm really afraid of this water over here. This could cause us some major headaches. Let's get over this side. Because I don't think it's going to like disappear. I think it's like a water source, if you want to think of it like that. Like it's gonna stay there. Oh! Whoopsie. Oh no! Oh my god, see? See? Before the flood begins, what do I have to do? I have to go this way. That's it. Uh-oh, but then you need to leave like a little pool there. Oh god, see, look, I've made a disaster already. I knew this would happen. This is why I can't be put in charge of landscaping. I just make a mess. Ooh, okay, going too fast. Yeah, okay, we got issues. We got issues. Oh god, no! I've done it over here as well! Should have just finished making my tea. Oh dear. I think it's actually spilling out, isn't it? It's spilling out over here too. Maybe it's still spilling out over there. It's just not got enough of that going on. Maybe we can try and get it to like spill out towards the sea. Maybe we can experiment a little bit here. Like, will it drain out that way? Oh! Dear Lord, why? I'm supposed to be making a cup. That tea's going to be wretched if I leave it too long. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm using the wrong tool. Just do that. No. Just do that. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I want the slope terrain tool. Not really had much luck with that one. Right, that will help me then pick a lower thing and do that. Oh, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? There's water everywhere now. This is really bad. This is really bad. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a new barrier. To protect our area from all of this nonsense. I just want it to go to the sea, basically. Like, make your way to the sea and be off. Same there. But then we got this barrier. It's going to guide it to the sea. So hope it makes that journey. Right, I'm going to leave you watching the mess that I've made. Oh my god, this is really bad. Right, I'm going to go get my tea. Okay, I'm back. Do you think the water's actually draining? I'm not sure if it is or not. Oh, look. This might be the better approach here. Now we're like creating a channel and inviting all of the water to... Oh my god, it feels like more water's coming out of it. Right, anyway, I was thinking because of that, I can't really put the interchange where I want to. So, I keep calling it interchange as well. I kind of want to put one of these ones in. And you can build some... Oh, look at that. You can build some really great ones of these on your own if you want to, but it takes a lot of time. Time we don't have. That one feels the most suitable. But then... It's going to look ugly. I think we're going to have to redirect. We're going to have to redirect this highway. It's going to be different now. I might need to buy a tile. Buy that one. Yeah, this thing's now going to come round towards us, and we're going to have that there. So when we do this, it should all disappear. Yeah, look at that. Just goes away. So we're going to say goodbye to our raised up bits over here. They were fun, but they're no longer necessary. And I think we're going to poke that like that. Cool. Oh, this isn't what I thought it was, maybe. No, that is a highway. It's just connected. Oh, so... Maybe I want to build that the other way around. Might be able to unpair this. It's just going to look a bit odd. Yeah, I think I'm just going to flip it around. Now, bulldozing stuff like this, unfortunately, is a bit of a hassle. I'm holding down click, and I don't know if it's like the game or my click button, because as I mentioned earlier, this expensive Logitech mouse has its issues. So it's almost great, but it's just a little, I don't know. Does all of that connect? There you go. There you go. Let's go back to the intersection and swivel. Yeah, so this thing's going to be more like there now. The only issue is I'm kind of heavily incentivized to keep this road here for now. Anyway, if we go to highways, which we have unlocked, then you shall see something super, super cool. These are two-lane, one-way. You can upgrade them, actually. You can make them even bigger. But you've now got a parallel road tool. So when I drag out from here, you'll see it have one alongside it flipped the other direction. So we kind of want to get that 180 start and then sort of come over here. I guess we can rebuild those roads another time if we need to flatten the terrain. Doesn't really get any better than that, does it? Okay, so again, 180, and then you can match up like that. Now, when we zoom in, look at how the roads sort of adapt. Oh, it's actually free for this one. There you go, that makes a wicked connection. Yeah, and then back here it has these little... So it's like the road is actually free wide. Oh, gosh, I almost knocked my cup of tea over. Now, if you want to make this one free wide, notice how it sort of snaps to 3 different positions, yeah? It gives you like a ton of flexibility. It's just like I mentioned earlier, and then I was like, oh, I don't have highways yet. But like, look at how we're in the cell of like that road, and then you can create this. Although the parallel thing is kind of messing with it a bit. Right? So then that can be a turning off to somewhere else. So you get this kind of like really nice fine control over the roads that I don't remember the other one having. Also, this creates some really shadowy road here. The lighting there just does not feel right. Oh my god, this is crazy. This is crazy. Goodbye! I no longer have to live in the shadows of this oppressive road. I kind of liked it, but, you know, it's Speedrun City. We're not here to do an artistic thing. We're here to just expand continuously. Like some sort of aggressive empire. Okay, I think that's going to give us all the flat lands we want. We'll go back to this tool. And back to the two-way, one-way. Or sorry, two-lane, one-way. Do that. Oh, I haven't turned on the parallel tool. And we can actually get it going pretty similar to where it was before. With a little bit more room, I guess. Then here we want the 180. And that lining up thing. So here we want to go like that and put them into freeze and... Yeah, there you go. Leaves us with that little bit there. So now we create a connection here. And I reckon what we might do is create some like connections that go over that road, but let's not worry about that for now. Apparently we've got to redo... Oh no, we're not redoing the housing. It was never oh my god. No, we're not going to build that right now. Wait, that's free? I thought this cost money. Let's build another one. We want to space them out a bit. Let's get one up in this area. Although it's going to be really out of place unless we get it nearer these sorts of buildings, I think. So it'll go there and hopefully we'll get some higher density stuff nearby soon. Let's resume because traffic should be able to now flow through here. And then this great experiment will run its course, I guess. Geez, the inner city is completely red, says 4Gil. For what thing was that? Well-being? What measurement? Let's see. Happiness. Interesting. Healthcare coverage is actually the issue. So we've got one there, one over there. but it's not good enough. It needs more. We'll put one here then. I just throw money at problems, don't I? That's why we're always in the red. Just waiting for those offices to take off, but it ain't happening. Hey, we finally maxed out here. Let's upgrade. Throw money at it again. And then we need that one to fill up. Then we need to get peeps over to our high school. I reckon we might need the next level to encourage the city to develop that way, I think. That's kind of what we're seeing. This road here now, I think, is a little redundant. Okay, we're going to relocate that over here. So we need to create like a strong... In fact, you can kind of see... If we come back to this bit, I think the better connection to have is here to there. And then get rid of this big fat one here and that road there. We need to create like a connection onto this road. And we've got this 6-lane road here. Have we built one of those before? Okay, so if I put it to like there, then I think, do I want to curve here? It'll give me a snap to roughly... Oh, wow, whoa, whoa, let's go back. It's going to give me a snap, and then I can curve it. Not quite getting that nice alignment in the middle, are we? Do it like that. Ah, so that's actually... Okay, so that's actually 2 lanes. I feel like you could probably upgrade some of this. 4-lane, is that an upgrade? I can't one-way it. No, that's the biggest it'll go, huh? You'd have to turn them into separate roads then. Anyway, I've not really seen this kind of interchange before, so I'm not exactly sure what we're looking at. But yeah, there you go. Oh, then we created a lot of traffic back here. Probably just too many junctions altogether. So we'll go to those road tools I talked about. Get rid of the lights, and then get rid of some of these crossings. You can get rid of that one, and then you're not coming out to the highway, so we'll get rid of that. Then we've got a similar thing going on over here with the lights again. Anyway, it's Speedrun City. It's going to have problems. It's all about speedrunning. So yeah, new connection, and then we'll have a connection on the opposite side. So we'll have a few things going across the back here. But I reckon, didn't we zone out this stuff a minute ago? No, we didn't. I was going to say, I reckon you could probably squeeze in a few more houses here and there. Mainly over here. I think we'll leave it for now. We'll focus on what's going on the other side. So we want to build a big grid. Let's go for this level first and then upgrade the roads, I think. Let's go from like... Got the wrong tool. Still got the wrong tool. Something like that. I mean, how big of a grid do we want? Do we really want to make something that ginormous? I think we do. And I think what we want is for this thing... Okay, this highway right here, that's my money statistic. This highway right here has to curve around the corner. Oh, by the way, we had noises in the air. We had Mickey Gammy for 18 months. Wow, Xisuma streaming from 5 days in the future. What a time to be alive. Yeah. That's what's going on here, because the game comes out on the 24th. Yeah, exactly. Decrypt, thank you ever so much for 19 months. Appreciate it, my dude. Hey, Crazy Marf in chat. How you doing? How you doing, man? Hope you're well. Hope it's all right. Let's, I feel like hang on, I paused. No, wait. I've got the parallel road. I know something was wrong here. Something just felt wrong before I started building, and I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? So I think we want to kind of like peel into the middle of this area, which is pretty much that. But we won't be a highway forever. So about here, we're going to turn into the 4-lane road here. In fact, let's go for the 6. You can even get an 8. And look, I've got the Golden Gate Bridge as well. That's kind of cool. So, we're going to snap to... Right, we need our snapping on. Big time. We're going to snap here. Nope, we're doing it wrong. I think we got that right now. I tell you what, I'm going to go all the way to the other end. And just try and wing it and be like, is that in the middle? No, it's not. And that, my friends, is why you never wing it. We should have built this bit first and the other bit after. Okay, let's do it this way then. So it's one cell on the right, two on the... In fact, I think if you turned off cell snapping, you should be able to get it directly in the middle. You're gonna have to turn off that one as well, so it doesn't catch the other line. No, it's still off by one. Okay then, well, it's still one on the right, two on the left. That's fine, that's fine. A little bit of character. Over here, we'll make that connection. Ginormous grids. Now, I feel like to de-gridize it, which is an absolutely official term. If you haven't heard that one before, well, you don't know your cities. Let's go up to about here. See, I don't want it snap. I don't want any of that snapping business. Don't mind it when it's like that. Okay, now I'll go to that. Dude, these guidelines are going to drive me mad. Okay, you don't actually have to go as high as 10 on the elevation step. You can go to 7.5 most of the time. So there we go. And then let's have a nice long back down like that. Okay. Alright, what we're going to do is have this road curve to that spot there. And then I'm going to go in a straight line. Oh boy, this is not going to work, is it? It don't like that. I thought it might be fun to have like a road sort of carved through our grid. Maybe if we start to remove some of these roads first, it might help. There you go. Oh, that is like the worst. Ah, no, I deleted the wrong bits. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, now you can see the problem here is that we don't want that. Oh god, we've got these funky connections again. That's what we want. Yeah, I think in spots like this, we'll just come along with these roads. Maybe do something like that. I don't know. Just trying to give things a bit of character and stuff. Oh, again with that. Oh, that's really annoying. Right, now it... Oh, I deleted the wrong side, though. I was going to keep that one. It's like right on that. Now this is probably going to be super wonky. Yeah, I've kind of lost all the positioning stuff. Oh, it doesn't even want to let me build it now. Okay, still don't like that. Oh, that is awful. Oh, it's the wrong road type as well. Maybe that's why. Okay, there we go. We've managed to preserve that. So that's one way of making our grid a little more interesting. It sort of collides with some other road. I think the next thing we're going to do is get rid of this stuff, actually. All of this. And let's go to the grid tool for that type of road again. Now, if I go from there to there... Oh, that's weird. That wasn't the grid tool. Crazy Masters is doing fine. Good to hear, my dude. Good to hear. Oh. Like, It's basically not... That's more like it, isn't it? So, again, this was supposed to be like, don't care about this stuff, but I can't help myself. I want to make the city look somewhat interesting. And we're going to do that by having a crazy grid, basically. With a little bit of character here and there. So let's change up these roads. I always feel like that helps with the grid stuff. Not bad. Maybe put a line here. That might be another way to make the grid a bit more interesting, is to put like one of these roads on a diagonal for it all. So you got that there. That could almost be like a main one that joins with this. But I don't think that's the way we're going to do it. I think we're going to make the main roads those ones and then make an alternate on the other side. Definitely don't want that connection there, that's for sure. Something like that for now. This is very tense music for this. Yeah, it is. Degridificate. Yeah, it's like I want a grid, but want to make it like not look so obvious, I guess. I think I want to get rid of that one. Or maybe both when they go through here. Is that what I'm thinking? Where's the zoning stuff? Yeah, that kind of works. I like that now. It probably needs to connect there, but then this is just going to be a bit of a ugly setup. Maybe what we'll do is turn it into a big old roundabout. So let's first of all put this road goes to about there, and then we'll meet here. Then with that type we'll go there. Maybe put the free lane. Would that connect all three then? Right, then we've got a crazy roundabout in the middle. Bam. Need to upgrade that at some point. Okay. So I think that area is probably as... It's obvious it's a grid, but it's doing okay. I think I'll just focus on developing this side of the city first then because of that. Also, are we making money? We're making money! Woo! We're making money. Okay, I think I'm going to get rid of this road here. Bit of a lonely road. Right, elementary school is filling up. What about this one? It's doing okay, high school. Now, I don't see the office demand that I want to see. So before we start growing this part of the city up, I think we need to take a bit of a gamble on education. I'm going to build the college, but I'm not going to go too much further than that. We're going to put a college in the city. Right, and most of our educated peeps are in this area, so for now it needs to be in this spot. And you know what? It's not that big of a footprint. I was worried it might be huge. What about over here? Ooh, yeah, let's put it there and have some of those commercial buildings do the off. Oh, and that takes us up to the next level. We have more money and we can unlock more stuff like high density housing. Okay, so now we got a college. The only issue is the upgrades. I think one of them is... it's just enough room for it. Just enough when we need to do that in the future. That's really good. Okay. Therefore, I want to put some like higher density stuff in this area now. Not crazy big. Just go with like a row of things there. And then on the opposite side... Still got that commercial demand, haven't we? Let's do that. Develop that area up a bit more. Our low rent housing is just not popular. Let's check the happiness. Healthcare is a problem, as is traffic. It's probably traffic that's causing the healthcare issues. I'll tell you what we haven't done. We haven't really created any buses in this area. I reckon we can make an easy bus route to get people to work. Let's go ahead and put it on this street. So we go left. We want it near the junctions here. We'll put another one there. Then one here. And then we need it to come pretty much to those 2 spots and then come back again, I think. So then when it comes back, we'll put one on the right-hand side there and then over here. This area will one day get developed. So uses that dead end. Go to all of these stops. Then we're up into this area. Round to that side and back out down to here. And then reconnect there. That should be it. So we go to this line. Give it that yellow colour. This is where your naming system needs to improve. We'll call it the new residential. We need to basically give the neighbourhood a name. And we'll see if we can get people on that. Oh, Film Actor Mansion, hello. Look at this line. This line's popular. The one that takes you to commercial. Let's up the amount of vehicles. Let's also change the price of our new line again. Just because we want to encourage... You know, in my other cities that make tons of money, I put the ticket price down to $3. Maybe it helps because it reduces traffic, and then that sort of pays you back in different ways. This whole thing over here is not looking so great, is it? It is drying out on that side a little bit, so that's promising. We'll see. It's improved, hasn't it? It's improved. Right, industrial suitability. It's probably because... It doesn't actually say. I don't think it's ground pollution. I think it's probably because the roads are really busy, so it's telling you, like, not suitable for more trucks. But it doesn't look like it when you see it from this view. Let's go and just put in a couple more blocks over here. Get some people some jobs. And again, city's looking alright, just not making the money. Not making the moolah yet. So we're hoping that the college is going to drive up the offices. Let's have a look. What about citywide policies? Is there something here we can do? That sounds like a good idea. We'll put that one on. Demand. Availability of jobs. We need more jobs. We need more jobs. Commercial demand. Local demand. Gas station. Yeah, we probably need like another commercial area somewhere over here. Maybe we'll make this corner spot here commercial. Let's give that a go. So, right, I'm going to zone these spots like this. And then behind it, we would probably have the higher density type stuff, right? On these streets. Which they are not suitable for, by the way. Those low streets don't like that. But it seems to work. Then, oh, another one! Then we're going to put those in. And then I think, like, our really low stuff. Just in here. And we'll see how that looks before we start doing too much more. So, wow, just created, you know, massive part of the city. Definitely need bigger roundabouts. They only cost 1 point, so let's go for it. We put a very large roundabout there. That is much more manageable for traffic then. The bus fare over here is like $2, by the way, says Slife for streaming. Yeah, I guess it, you know, depends on like what the city defines as good or not, you know? I don't know. I could do with the graphics update for Minecraft anyway, says Turner Dev. The graphics update? What's that? 1.21, massively improved performance, which is really good to see. Yeah, it looks like you might have a little bit of a density mismatch around here, but I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. We can still certainly zone more of this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then we'll see what it looks like. I never upgraded some of these streets. I was supposed to upgrade them. Oh my god. Okay. Upgrade mode. Let's upgrade it on the outside, so it doesn't disrupt the building. This road here clearly needs it as well. So unfortunately some there are going to get disrupted. And then this one would probably be one to upgrade. Okay, then on the opposite side we can now... Oh yeah, you can drag these, by the way. When you drag them, you can kind of shift them in which direction you want, which is cool. If you've got the Find tool on, you can do it that way too. Okay, but we never really... What's going on here? Why can't I... There we go. Never really designed this side as of yet, have we? We'll focus on that side for now. Speedrun City. Crazy Math says, upgraded my GPU this year from a 1060RX to a 67XT. I'm pretty happy with it. I upgraded my 940-62 to a 260-33, and I am totally stoked as well. I know what the first one is, but I don't know what the second one is. I'm a total noob with this stuff. Yeah, no, I got a... I got the 490, and my god was it overkill. I actually had to underclock it to play Minecraft without it making noise, which just seems absurd. I probably should have tried an AMD, I think, because they're kind of catching up or whatever, but... I don't know, I was in a bit of a bad decision-making mindset, really, and just really wanted to just have the problem fixed and didn't particularly make the best of decisions. This is where the guidelines start messing you up. But, you know, at least my computer is future-proof. One of the things I was thinking is, hey, it'll be good for Cities Skylines. Well, I don't know. I don't know. We're playing it on the 490. When the cities get bigger, it gets a bit laggy. Whoops, that's a wonky road. Okay, kind of losing track of our own little grid a little bit. Let's do that. Okay, for some reason that didn't go all the way across. And it went wonky. Okay, so then that is going to come out to here, I think. Right, this is where doing that in a grid helps too. So if I do this, and then I tell it to go to that, or to the next one maybe. So now if this one goes from there to here, get a nice proper diagonal there. How about that? Sort of looks okay, I think. Not the most interesting layout, but is what it is. I reckon this road at the top will upgrade it. If it'll let me. And probably down here would be a good idea. Right, now the demand is all commercial again. And we zoned it out. It just, I don't know, it hasn't... Whoa, what happened there? They just decided to up and go? I guess this isn't like a lot of commercial, really, is it? Until you get to this area. Also, we did this earlier and then I completely forgot about it. It's really important to put these in every so often. Like the little walkie roads. You can see how they would be beneficial here. Creating little connections between the areas. That didn't work out very well. Computer parts are so expensive in South Africa, as it takes Me a year of saving to get a GPU, lol. Yeah, they really went through the roof, the prices, didn't they? Not great. So I was thinking of putting some little connections between these two areas, but if they do, they should probably be like foot traffic. Let's just do a little experiment and see if that actually does anything. So if I do that, create a connection on that. Now, when you turn off that snapping tool, it makes it really difficult to select that again, so just got to do that. Yeah, we might get some foot traffic just going between the areas. Now, one of the things we didn't do is come back and zone all of this again. Right, and zooming out on the city, got more bubbles, not a crazy amount more. We look at our metrics. Okay, nothing negative, which is interesting. Just not getting that office growth. It's the office growth that we need to make money. I wonder if I need to do some like specialized industry somewhere or something. Like some component is missing. Okay, so we had Bolter Pines and Film Actor Mansion. This one we're going to put there. This one... Oh, this is a small one. We'll probably put in this area then. Maybe next door. Actually, no, we want to spread them out a little, don't we? We'll put that on the corner down here. Also, this area needs parks. This is the thing. Over and over again, you just have to go through and add all the little stuff everywhere. Right, we'll put that on the corner there. Then we'll want one up here. And eventually we'll want one out here. In these little spaces. Not bad, right? Nicely spread out, accessible. Give a little bit of boost. Right, what's this issue? Waiting for a hearse. Uh-oh. Is our death care in need of a boost? Healthcare availability, crematorium availability? Cremorium. Oh, God. Crematorium. Oh, we need a crematorium. Progression node, crematorium. Done. Done dealio. Right, we'll get the creme out. Creme de la creme. I think what I want to do is expand this road. And put it on the edge. Oh, it didn't do it properly. Told ya. Snapping stuff can be a bit of a pain. Yeah, not sure how to get it to like... There you go, that way it did it. Yeah, there we go. Crematorium. Should help out a fair bit. God, look at that weather. It's, gosh, looking a bit rotten. Okay, and we got no more industrial demand. So, specialized industry. Like, there might be something here that then kicks off some other stuff. Oh my god, it's in this area? Of course it is. Of course that's good land. The messed up land is good land. Hello! Ore mining. We can do that down here. Right. This can be easy. Because I know how this is done. And we can do it quickly. This is one of our big fat roads. Oh, chemical plant. Just in time for our industrial revolution. See, like it's snapping to either side. If I got the right... I might actually have this wrong. It might just be one of those. Oh, it is. Okay. It's going to look bigger to me. Okay, now let's go look at specialized industry. Oh, let's put that thing in quickly. So, +1 industrial efficiency citywide. Yes, please. Let's put that building... Oh, wait, that's the dump. We've got the dump there. Let's put this building here. Looking cool, looking cool. You get quite a few big fancy buildings like that as you play. So, alright, so I went straight into that area. So about back here, we want to put a crossroads. And then delete this. We're going to start... Remember, it's Speedrun City, nothing going to look pretty. Going to start over here. Actually, I could probably try and put one big one for the whole thing. Which is not how I've done it before, actually. before I've like divvied it up between multiple ones. Pretty sure I just heard a noise in my ear, but I've got like nothing on the screen. Have we got like a super chat that I can't see or something? What's going on here as well? Did I pause the game? Right, now I can click on it. So this tool. Right, we're going to go over to here. And to there. This will make sense rather quickly. What's going on? One over here. To the corner of the rows, and then grab that and put it there. Kind of looked like it wasn't necessary just there. And like that. Massive, massive area. We don't care. You got a donation apparently. No super chat. Agin Dehes, according to my stream overlay. Whose name I just butchered as well. I get a donation. I butcher the name. I don't know why people are watching. Thank you for letting me know. My dude, if you want to put a message in chat, I don't know why. I heard the sound, but no message came through. So hopefully I can pick it up or my mods can catch it and we can have a little read on that. As for our city, we just started making a crazy amount of money. I wonder if like this just immediately impacted the city. We created jobs. Wonder if we could work on getting its level up quickly. Might help to extend that road actually to another part of the network. We've got a big fat road here that it could come through. Let's go ahead and grab that road. Put it on the 180. Then go over to... I think I'll just connect it through here. And that should make a bit more traffic flow, I guess. How's this thing doing? Stored garbage. At some point you've got to build an incinerator. Hazardous waste collection point. Interesting. Recycling. Oh yeah, let's totally do that. Actually, no, that'll cost me 30 per month. We want to keep making money. Have you had that tea of yours already? Did it go cold? Yeah, I've drunk most of it. I've still been sipping on it a little bit here and there. If you haven't heard. Butchering names is just a fun extra service you provide, X's hourly muffin. I didn't butcher your name though. Oh, I'm slacking. I'm slacking. Well, Speedrun City is not producing offices. Oh, no, no, no. Look, it's starting. We just hit it. So we built this, and I reckon it created like a missing link in the chain where, I don't know, something happens, like you're producing goods inside of your city, and it creates like a demand, maybe for like logistical management. And now we need offices, and that means that we're going to have more educated people going to those offices, and those offices are going to make us lots of money. So let's check education. Education, education, education. That's what we're going to do. Where's the other one? I gave some people some shivers then, didn't I? Some Brits just got a little shiver. Look, see, they skip high school and they love college. Right, it makes building that totally worth it. We want to give them a great opportunity to get out of college, basically. And then that's going to help us fill our offices, I believe. Developers, developers, developers. Yeah, that's for the new age right there. That's brilliant. Yeah, that's all about getting developers in. Right. I think we just got to that point where we ticked things over with education. So we could build a university and then these other things, but I mean, we need a spot to put the university. It's absolutely massive and it's going to cost us a lot of money. It's going to cost us half the... I feel like putting it there could be kind of cool. In fact, we need like a elementary school somewhere in this area. I'm gonna destroy this road and put it there. Actually, oh, I'm not sure if that was the best. Hang on, let's do this. Relocate. Get it right on the edge, which it pretty much already is. Because I want to do this with those upgrades, and it turns out we can put both of those in. Cool. That is not going to be a heavily attended elementary school for a while, so we're throwing away some of this money. That's what I do. You'll notice. I just keep spending. Okay, so this big university. Road required. Like, maybe there's a better way to connect this stuff up here. Or maybe we go over to this side. Oh yeah, let's put it over here. Let's just put it in this blank space, right? Yeah, we'll leave a little bit of room on either side. Now, immediately, you'd probably look at that and think... Let's do that. And then destroy that. You'd look at that and maybe think that it doesn't have a lot of access. Okay, upgrades are on site. That one isn't. Neither's that. So we need some like area around the back to upgrade that. What we're going to do is come back to this road and change it. We could actually do something really interesting here, but it'd be a bit finicky. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick to the whole speedrun city. But basically, this game just, you look at it, and I could do this, I could do that. It's all that ever goes on in your head. It's just constant stuff you could do. Yeah, I think I might redo that connection a little bit, but gives us an idea. Let's go put this thing in line with that. And then I think this thing is just curving out from too far away. Right, I got a big message handed over to me. Oh, it's AJ. I'm going to call you AJ because of the butchering of the name and stuff. Okay, let's do it like that. That's really cool. And then when all this stuff slowly gets filled in over time, it's going to look real good. Before I read this message, I want to do some massive zoning, as you'll see. Let's check our specialized buildings here. So, that one, low density. Where are we at? Medium. What about row houses? Low, low, medium. It does want more medium. Not exactly row housing. Although that counts as medium. Okay. We want medium on both, so we'll do all of this through here and in that corner. Okay, and then we're going to have to go back to low density over here, change up the style a bit. North America over here. Okay, that is a massive amount, but we still want some more. I think we'll go back to low up the top. Maybe put some of them over here. Okay. Right, so we just, you know, look at that enormous expansion. The thing we want to see happen is those offices pop up in the middle. So you keep your eye on it. Don't worry about these collapsed buildings. I don't know why they're collapsing. AJ says, it was my donation. I tried to say, hey X, don't know if you remember me. I did recognize the name, my dude. It's been like 5 years since I caught a stream. You gave me my nickname, AJ, because you can never say... Oh my god, it has just repeated itself. You could never say age Nidahes. And it's become even more appropriate now as my new initials. I came out as trans nearly 2 years ago, and life has been amazing ever since. So glad to hear that, my dude. I've moved across the world to be with my girlfriend, who I first met because of your streams, and I'm finally my true self after 3 decades. Hope all is well in your life. All is good over here, my dude. That is fantastic to hear. So glad for you. So so happy you're able to do that. That is awesome, man. The world is a much kinder place these days than it was in the past, right? One of the reasons why I don't get all like romantic about living in the past. I got some friends that are like, oh, you know, would have been great to live in the 50s or whatever. But it's like, you think about the attitudes people had in the 50s, man. Can I put another one on that side? There were, you know, there was far less tolerance. I mean, it feels weird to even call it tolerance, right? But we've come a long way. That's a massive campus, says Nealm. Yeah, it's a bit over the top. Like, it's gonna... This is the reason we're losing money again, but we'll grow into it, is kind of the idea. We really want to, like, fast-track this office stuff, but it's not quite happening. Where did we put the college again? College is here. See, that's full up. Why does the college fill up before the high school? That's what I don't understand. We need another college, then. Dang. Let's see if we get another one. This is like an education city now. We're like Oxford 2.0. Not quite there. Oh, maybe, I don't know, a bit too close to the industrial area. I tell you what, this area could do with one. We could kind of put it opposite this, I guess. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just put it there. Got like this university area. We're low on money. I am throwing money at everything, peeps. Oh, I should have built... Hang on, let's turn it off. I should have built the expansion. Let's come back here. We'll turn that off so it doesn't cost money. And I can build an upgrade that lets us have more capacity here. Okay, that's better. Oh, that's much better. Now we just need these offices to kind of catch up. Let's go and zone out all of this area. Get some medium density stuff going along here. Little block of it there. And then these types of mediums here. Hey! Let's go put that in. That's why I started zoning the different types, like I'm keeping an eye on what ones we need. Citizens will be dizzy with excitement living here. We're going to go put that right on that corner. It's actually going to look really out of place, I think. Do I have a relocate option? It's sort of pinned or something. There we go. Let's try you at the back there, actually. Okay. So now we want more of that stuff here, but now we're going to go like low. Again, check what we need. So low density EU. We're still trying to get those 10,000. So European. Let's get all of these cells across here. Come on, we can unlock one more if we get enough cells. Doesn't seem like we got it today. Is that it? No more? Why is this bit here so bad? Like, I don't understand how these connections work. Maybe it's because it's too close to two of the roads that it decides it's not good enough. Right, let's have a look at chat. Regardless of how bigger campuses, there will never be enough parking. We can build car parks next door. Just found a metal string Fender acoustic guitar that my father used when he was younger. I normally play nylon strings, so my fingertips are going to hurt now. Dude, I've been playing guitar a lot lately, and boy, does it make my arms and hands hum. But I love it. Dude, I'm stoked for this, actually. This is pretty cool. Like, I can see us zoning this out, putting a couple more roads around here, another connection. Let's go ahead and just keep with the expansion game. And we'll prep some of the lands. If I go over to this spot. Oh, look, it's working. Sweet. We can actually now, and cautiously and carefully, which is how I should always do it, but probably don't. Right, we create that connection. Then here, we need to do that, I think. Probably need to do that again. Ooh, just across. Okay, hang on. Just over to there. Right, that should really help all of that drain. But then on this side, we're not trying to encroach on that too much. No, I'm actually doing that the wrong way, aren't I? Whoops. Doing that totally the wrong way. Don't worry about that water. Yeah, we kind of just need to keep draining it. So, but what we can do is get rid of that. And this opens up a bit more land around here for us to use if we wish to do so. Oh, what's that thing? Money. Yeah, I've just been throwing it. Throwing it away. Mate. Okay. Yeah, so like now we've reclaimed all of that and we just got to keep watching it drain out, basically. A little bit tempted to kind of like move some of this forward, but let's let it drain further first, I think. We have an overabundance of electricity, that is true. We got massive commercial demands. What about making all of these here commercial? Hey, Theatre Actor Mansion. Was that a commercial one? No, it was this one here. Right. For well-being within a 1 kilometer radius. I kind of feel like we probably want something in the middle of this area, actually. Sorry, but you got a new neighbour. And it's going to make you all happy. Can you speed up time? Yep, we're on triple speed here. January 2024. Does that mean the city's been around for a year? Did it start at 2023? Actually, wait, it's like late 2023 anyway. I don't know. Is there any more data than that? There's time of day here as well. 1 month is equal to 24 hours, so we're going to go to the next month soon. I don't know what year the city started. It feels like... Actually, that makes sense. Like, we've been streaming for 3 hours, so yeah, it's probably about right. probably about right. This crossroad here has to be a roundabout. We love roundabouts. Roundabouts are great. Maybe over here as well. They let the traffic through so much better. I think I'm gonna just get rid of that. Oh, that was actually important for our buses turning around. Whoops. I will go ahead and add something for them to turn around at again. Okay, what one was that? That was the police headquarters, right. Still losing money. We need to get to the next level to get paid again. Is there still some areas here I can zone? Maybe now we'll try some of that stuff. Okay, we got a little bit of commercial in. How are those offices doing, man? I thought we hit it. We got a few offices in, but then it stopped. Maybe we need more like industrial activity going on. This area over here, by the way, can probably be used for multiple things. Let's go have a look at... Wait, specialized industry. Yes, we can do coal and rock here as well. Should we reduce the size of this one? Which, by the way, I've never really seen it, like, you don't get a lot of these buildings. And I don't know how you should treat it. Like, should you make the area smaller just based on the amount of buildings it has? Like, it's really quite wonky. Oh, it's probably not worth trying to harvest anything else from over here. But what we will do, I think, is get rid of some of these. Yeah, and we'll have that bit, and then we'll put 2 more industries here. Okay, so we're going to go into specialized industry. We're going to create coal mining on this side. I think we did ore mining. We'll put stone mining in the middle. Okay, and then this one wants me to set it up. So I'm just going to snap to that, snap to this. This one needs setting up. That snap's probably pretty reasonable. Go over there. How about something like this? Yeah, I think we want to share a bit more of this, so I'm going to put that there. These little bits, I don't know if they even get used. But then we can go to this one. Oh no, maybe I've got to select it. Go to this one here, drag that to there. Pull that across. Okay, so now that area is split between 3 different industries, basically. Ping the Net says offices are tied to education. Yeah, but like... I thought we were doing it. Look, we got that, we got this. How do we boost education any further? We got a college. People love college. Maybe I need to zone more, I don't know. Maybe we'll... Look, this area here, let's just say this is going to be the offices spot, right? Got a little bit of residential on that side. We're just going to dedicate all of this over here to offices. And see what happens. Maybe that's street 2 eventually. We've got a few problems here and there. The hearses... The low rents. I could change up my rent game, but again, until we get more money from offices, I don't think it makes sense. We do have a lot of industry demand, so we'll zone out all of this. Maybe put a couple of them in here. And we're just kind of watching the city grow, really, hoping it does its thing. More schools, says Farron. Well, I'm going based on like how full they are. So that one's okay. This one's okay. And this one has no one coming to it, basically. Not yet. 2. All of this facility for 2 students. God. They are treated to something. Maybe I should just start zoning this area. Actually, I don't think I want to do that. What happens if we do something like that? And then just get rid of these? That's kind of interesting. That's an easy way to make it feel a little less bland, I think. Right, and then these crossroads aren't that great. Let's go ahead, do that. See, that's off by 1, which is not actually my intention. And it's off again by 1, which is also not my intention. Each elementary school could cater to different parts of the city. I don't know if it works like that. I don't know how it gets distributed, you know? I quite like this approach. Like it's still clearly a grid, but at least it's not too bland. Am I doing this right? I think I am. Oh, except that bit. Oh, okay. So here we want to go and switch it up. I think that's correct. That's a pretty nifty way to make it look a bit more interesting, I guess. Right, I think it might also make sense at some point to add like a little road across the back here that they can connect to, or maybe just upgrade this road. So let's make it this type. See what happens? Yeah, that's how I want to do it. Like I want to keep it all on that side. Ah, look at that. Uh-huh. Now when we build with it, we'll create a connection here. And then this can come... I don't know, like it'll eventually come down here somewhere or something. But yeah, that'll be helpful for traffic and stuff. Let's go... Hey! Great Stone, town thing. Right. That goes over here. This goes over there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now we've got to zone it, and we've got demands, but we ain't got those offices. Oh. Okay, I'm going to go with commercial in the middle. We are going to bring so much traffic over here. Commercial in these spots. There's not a lot. But that's fine. It gives the city character. Then behind them, we're going to go with some medium density. What do we need on the special buildings again? North America, low density, so medium. Basically, there's like 3 tiers. So we're probably nowhere near acing all of them yet. Although you can see there, we could definitely aim for one. So which one's closer? This one. So we're going to go in North America, medium density behind, because we've got demand for that now. And then before I get too into it, might be a good idea to build some parks. I'll tell you what I haven't built, the campfire site. Let's go and build that, like, round here. Okay, and then we're going to put in some small playgrounds here and there. On the opposite end of those blocks, maybe one over there too. That works, I think. Nicely laid out. They'll need some services and stuff soon, but what did we say we were going to do? I think EU was the one we got more of low density, so everything inside of these boxes, low density. And we're going to, zoom out and see if we like that layout, if it makes it look interesting or not. Might leave a little bit of space there. Probably going to need to set up some public transport for all of this soon. And that is just a crazy amount of zoning done. So now there's no more demand, but we do got demand for middle. So let's put a bunch of that here. And then it's commercial again. So I reckon on this road we might have like another commercial strip. In fact, I'm just going to build it up and we'll probably tear it apart with some road connections later on. And there it goes. Big part of the city just popping up. And now we've got crazy industrial demand, right? Yeah, I feel like we want another intersection, maybe not another connection here. Like when this clears out, we'll build another one that brings traffic in this way. I've got a weird feeling though, it might not clear out much more than that. We're also going to need to get rid of this little bit. That'll help it drift out of there, I think. Yeah, let's mess around with it a little bit then. So, oh, let's go a little bit higher than that. How do we feel about that? Where's the water going to go? Gotta be brave. See, look, it comes back up the top. Why is it not pop into that level? Okay, now it is. Wait. Is that higher or not? Level terrain tool. Wait, it's going down. Am I using the right one? I've definitely, like, so this... Whoa! What's it doing? That's not how it normally works. Why is it... It's like pre-decided what height it's going to be. Oh, and now the water's coming from my city. What's going on here? So that's how that works. So what should happen is this should pull it to the same... There, now it goes. Right, now it's doing what it's supposed to do. Great. So yeah, this did not work, look. And over here? No, that one's doing okay. It's really hard to get rid of this water. It just comes up to the next level. It's really weird. Okay, let's go to that one. Yeah, create a little thing for it to, like, drop down into. Actually, I think I need that one. I don't know what it's doing anymore because it's just all over the place. Oh, it's doing it here again, is it? It's not changing it now. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I just don't want to change it all of a sudden. Wait, maybe it's because I got that too low. Ah, there you go. That's what happened that time. Alrighty-o then. Crazy city that we built. Crazy city. Do you think we should put in some commercial over here? Oh look, we can put high density commercial in. This will be a great spot to experiment with it. Right there. Because we unlocked that. We're making money in the city, peeps. Rejoice. But how long will it last? Just can't get those offices going, can I? It is slowly filling out, to be fair. Collapsed. Wow. Lack of maintenance on an office building? That's wild. Ex-casualty building the Niagara Waterfalls in New Orleans. Yeah, somehow it's happened. That's been built. Did we unlock like one more of these things? And not build it. Okay, what's next over here? Mining hub buildings. So if you get all the different industries in, you get those. We've got a college for that one. Level 5 manufacturing buildings, only one. And then industrial manufacturing buildings 10, but then you need the technical university. Yeah, it does seem like we need to get their levels up maybe over here. Maybe in general that's what the city needs. It needs like level boost, and I'm not sure how to give it that, really. Probably more services and stuff if we check this. Unreliable healthcare coverage. What about the internet thing? Like, we didn't get internet sorted out over here at all. Plop one here. I reckon plop one there. Much better coverage. As for mail in the city, how's the mail coverage doing? Right, you see how it's dipping down over here? We need to get on top of that, because in my other cities it became a massive hassle. I think what I'll do, I think I'm going to put one over here. Next to the police station. Actually, it should probably be more in this area, I think. Let's relocate it to this side. Go on, we'll put it over there. And then we want to put in more postal bits. So if we look at the way we laid it out, we covered most of that area. Like, there's a postal van in here, but we don't have a postal pickup spot. We've got 2 in that block. Definitely need one up here, it seems. Okay, then for this area, we're going to put one there. sort of just going to put them where it's bad, basically. And then it's really good over here, probably because it's in range of that, I guess. There's something interesting going on here. I think they actually go to the buildings to get the mail unless there's a drop-off point nearby. Because they sort of drive all over the place. We're making money! Woo! Unreliable healthcare coverage. We have any medical centers? No medical centers in this area. There's a reason I saved a bit of space here so that we could plop something in later on. They're all happy. That's good. Right, how do y'all like my city? Give me your thoughts on it. I'm looking at you, chat. Oh yeah, let's keep an eye on post office as well, just because, like I said, this thing became a real problem before. The other post office building is all the way up there. Yeah, stored mail's okay. I don't know. I don't know if I should put some upgrades on it or not. Also, yeah, city's cool, says Slyly streaming. Thank you. It is cool, isn't it? I just heard another noise in my ear, and I did not get a notification. So whoever just subscribed, or resubscribed, Twitch Baby, I believe, thank you. It seems to be broken, so that's the thing. What are you speedrunning, says Rodilak? The city. The idea is to just build, build, build. It's actually been really difficult to do that because, like, you just get all interested in all sorts of little things going on here and there. But the idea of Speedrun City is that it is not about making a pretty city. I've definitely tried to make it look interesting. Oh, do you know what we can put in this area? A forestry industry? I did one of those, but it didn't work out particularly well. Had issues with it. But that would be the place to build it where all these trees are, funny enough. Which makes me wonder if you can plant your own trees and kind of decide where you want them to go yourself. What did we just unlock, by the way? Where's the sugarcane farm? Somewhere in the industrial area. Okay, we unlocked those. Oh, and it's both EU and... Oh, I forgot about that. You can change the theme, yep. Did we not zone out that block? Dang. I feel like we should put something impressive there, you know? Maybe we should unlock like a big park or a sports thing. Park maintenance. Okay, that is probably a good thing to have in my city. Large parks. Although, I happen to know the sports parks actually aren't that interesting. You can build a stadium. They don't feel really, I don't know, big scale. Those sports parks. Large plaza, maybe? And that fits in real nice there. And then I think either side of that, we'll put in some slightly higher-rised buildings. And that is quite a luxurious little thing to have in the area. I'll tell you what, the layout of the roads and stuff looks pretty cool from up here. Awesome city. Hopefully the water doesn't take over, says Nomadic Nova. Yeah, it's been a bit of a hassle, that, hasn't it? Disappointing. I don't know. Give it more time, maybe, and it'll figure itself out. Are you saying you're constantly watching my every move? Says Leon. What? Watching your every move? Why would you think that? The love heart. I got no idea what the love heart means. Maybe it's like someone falling in love. Or like getting married. I've noticed that like on occasion. Very rarely you see a little love heart coming out of a building. Money keeps going up. What about public transport here? I kind of feel like we could build like a ring road. Let's go ahead and put like a couple of bus stops in. But then also ones on the other side of the road. Actually pretty well spaced out like that. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is go here to there to there. And then because it's like a ring road, we go up here. And this basically like hooks it up with the other. Right, but what about the other stop that I put in? Yeah, okay, it doesn't actually become a part of this because it just goes one way. I sort of thought we might do something with that. Okay, ah, sad faces. Right, new line. It's the ring road. Give it a colour. We should totally name these areas too when we come back to this city. Totally name the areas. Baron says, absolutely loving the Cities Skyline 2 stream. Me too, my dude. Me too. This is cool. This is super cool. Dang, look at that. We built like one heck of a cool city so far. We need some more like built up density areas. Still not getting those offices. So you can have some like high-rise areas. I think that might be what goes around this area, something like high-risey. As for our efforts to get offices going, it just hasn't really worked out. Education hasn't seemed to have paid off. Like, we get people here. They seem to skip high school and love going to... College is full! Need to open the other college. Dang. Get people coming over here now. Just check the happiness meter. Unreliable healthcare coverage. Good education services. There's only a 1. Feel like it could be better. Any hoozle. That is where I think we're going to wrap up today's stream, my friends. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm going to save the game. Which, by the way, I didn't actually save it. It's been auto-saving. There you go. That's chapter 2 on the San Francisco map. When I'm able to stream again, which won't be for a while, we'll definitely be doing some more of this. And I think I'm going to continue with Speedrun City. It's been a pleasure. There'll also be a video out on my channel tomorrow, by the way. And then this live stream will be uploaded to my second channel and published later today or something. Or maybe, I don't know. I'll figure out when it comes out. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is raid another channel. Let's go to Cities Skylines. I wonder if Biff is streaming. I think he streams on YouTube, though. It's always awkward to stream someone on a different... raid someone on a different platform, right? He is! Oh, no, 55 minutes ago. Okay. Biff has done his thing and bounced. Right, I'm going to go pick out a smaller streamer. Let's see. Where can I send you to? Wondering if there's anyone I recognise from the chat. We've all been in a Discord talking about the game and stuff. Okay, this name sounds sort of familiar, so... Oh, there's someone, actually. We raided them in the past. I'm seeing some names I recognise all of a sudden. Actually, here's someone I definitely talked to. Okay, I got someone for you. I recognise the name, so... Right, sending you over to another City Skyline streamer. I hope you enjoy it. And I'll see you again soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.